back in your motherfucking ears. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the official Brunch Boys podcast. I would like to introduce my co-host. To my far left, got Briscoe.
What's up, guys?
And then to the inside, we got Mr. Big Fish.
Yo, what's up, people? What's going on?
I seen you embracing the name.
Of course, I got to now.
Put a montage of
my man put a whole collage. I went on Instagram. I was like, God damn it. My man got the whole collage. Big Fish. Glad you like the name. And of course, y'all know it's yours truly, the conductor. Oh, come on, man.
Ooh, conductor, you go first.
Yes, sir. Don't mind if I do. Now back to it. Shout out to all the ladies out there. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day, fellas. I hope you did something nice for your lady or your man, whatever it is you into. And ladies too. And shout out to all the teachers, nurses, therapists, anybody taking care of our physical and our mental. We appreciate you. And also, shout out to the bartenders. Who else did I shout out the other week? I think bartenders is somebody else. I forget who. But anyway, shout out to anybody with occupation. If you got a job, shout out to you.
Yes, for sure.
If you're working.
If you're working, shout out to you. That being said, we had, this is episode 7. For anybody new coming to
107.
Episode 107. This is not episode 7. Go back and watch episode 7 though. I'm pretty sure it's a good episode. Don't know what we talked about then, but pretty sure it was good. Make sure you go back and check that out. But this is episode 107. This is strictly right after, like I said, right after Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. But it's not the Valentine's Day special. We're recapping a few things on this one. The event was last week. For anybody that missed it, your loss. We don't know when the next one will be, so I can't really give y'all anybody that sees me outside that says, "Yo, I'm gonna come to the next one."
Don't worry about it.
Fuck out my face.
Yeah, don't ask.
Don't even say nothing to me.
You know what your job is? You better be watching every episode. You better hope you found something out, because if not, we ain't telling you.
Nah, it's cool. And I mean, shout out to everybody that came that showed us love. I really appreciated that. It was a great event, great vibe. Only thing, never mind, we'll talk about it. But yeah, buy some merch. Got them hoodies on. So cop some hoodies. We still got a few left, and we got a lot of t-shirts left. So make sure y'all cop y'all t-shirts. Anything else I'm forgetting? Damn, all the voting and everything is done. So
yes.
With that, make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button while you at it, because there's nothing else for us to promote, because all that shit is done. I want to actually give a shout out to. Hold on. So there's this podcast that gave us a shout out, right? They're called, hold on, give me a sec. It's called Mission Spooky. So they're like a paranormal podcast. They named us, I should play what they said about us, but.
What?
Mission Spooky?
Mission Spooky. So they talk about, the episode that they gave us a shout out on was, it was their latest episode 93. So go check it out. Okay. It's closer to the end. I listened to the whole thing, but it's close to the end. Mm-hmm. On that episode, they talked about like grave robbing and stuff. They talk about like spooky stuff, literally. So go check them out. Mission Spooky. When they started talking about, they were talking about the Best of the Valley.
Oh, okay.
So the lady on there, she started with saying that they probably won it. Maybe. Who knows? We'll see. But then they were like, they got to beat us out. That's what they said. So that's when it started. And then they were like, oh, we could do a collab. And they actually tagged us in it, and they said that we could do a collab, like a spooky kind of brunch type thing. And I'm with it.
Oh, hey.
If y'all want to do, we could do the crossover. So if y'all watching this, we're down, even though I already wrote it on Instagram. Just letting y'all know we're down. But go check them out, Mission Spooky on It's on Spotify. I listen to it on Spotify.
Are they from the Lehigh Valley?
Yeah.
Oh.
So and I mean, may the best man win, I guess.
For real.
They were about to. It was funny because they were about to go in. They were like, the lady was talking nice about us, and then the one guy was like, "Damn, I was about to go in, but the competition's over."
Right. Voting's over.
The voting's over, so we can't really go in.
Right.
We're not really competitors at this point now. All that's over, but. Shout out to Mission Spooky. Thank you for the shout out. So,
we definitely appreciate that.
Love always gets love back. That's how I roll. So, shout out to you guys, and hopefully we do a crossover at some point. we could do a spooky brunch. They did say it on podcast they were down to go and have brunch with us. So appreciate that.
We with it.
Yeah, definitely. This week, I guess we might as well go into brunch of the week. This week is this brunch this week is brought to you by Atlanta Breakfast Club. So this is from September.
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know what's going on today.
It's been a long week, right?
From September. It's been a long week. From September, when we went to Atlanta on our trip, we went to 3 different brunches. So we're bringing another one back to you. We're gonna try and bring some more local brunch back to y'all, but at this point, we're doing traveling brunch. At this point, so yeah, you know what I mean. You want to dive into it? Let them know what you had and
All right.
what you felt about the spot, the space.
Yeah. All right. So went to Atlanta Breakfast Club. It's a cool little spot. I'm not even gonna lie. It gets extremely packed. I'll tell you right now. It's like one of the most popular places in Atlanta. I think when we went, it was supposed to be like an hour wait, right? But then we only ended up having to wait like 15 minutes because they hooked us up. So
because they knew who we were. You know what I'm saying? When the brunch boys in the building,
Service A1?
we can't have.
for sure. Yeah, they were the people were really nice. They just hooked it up.
What kind of vibes is it? Though? Are we talking like brunch day party, or we're just talking about like just chill, bring the family? What?
Nah, this is like a vibe type.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had music playing and
Like
stuff
DJ
too.
and stuff?
There's a
Yeah,
DJ.
they had a
there's
live
a
DJ
DJ outside.
Outside.
Because it's just people waiting. So he's giving the outside vibes before you go inside. There's no eating outside though. But what you can get, there's a mimosa truck, food truck.
Yes.
Mimosa.
Mimosa truck.
Yes.
Mimosa food truck. So
Okay.
you go get your mimosa while you wait. So the wait is actually not that bad because you can drink while you wait outside.
So you're vibing outside, and then you could go inside, eat your food.
Yep.
And you go outside and continue
The only
to.
thing with the inside is it's seated like diner. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's seated like a diner, so it's not like, you're going in. The vibe you catch outside, you're not catching that inside.
No.
Like inside, everything's tight. It's tight. All the tables are packed in tight.
Yeah.
So it's not like nobody's out like dancing or anything like that. It's just you catch a vibe outside, you go inside and eat.
It's two different worlds.
different worlds.
Yeah,
Two different worlds.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you grab your mimosa outside at the food truck, and mimosa truck, and vibe outside, listen to some music, and then there's a DJ out there literally talking to people and all that, dancing.
I mean, that's
My only complaint was the DJ was talking more than the music was playing.
Oh, is it?
My
Yeah.
God. Like this dude was just constantly.
I mean, a mimosa food truck. That's new. That's something
It's
like
dope. It was
that's
dope.
something we never encountered before. So like,
Yeah.
did they have any like crazy mimosas, or was it
they
pretty
had
regular?
like mad different flavors.
Did they?
Yeah.
Do you remember what kind you got?
Yeah,
Don't tell me you got some
I
basic shit, please.
don't even remember. I think I had like a blueberry one. I guess. I think that's what it was.
You remember what you got, George?
I ain't get shit, man.
Nah.
I wasn't paying that.
It's a little pricey. I won't lie.
Oh,
I
is it-
won't
oh,
lie.
it
It's a
is
little
pricey?
with all the mimosas I made, I wasn't trying to buy no.
But is there opportunities to get mimosas inside too? No,
I don't think so.
No.
So that's
Nah,
just strictly outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. What you get to eat though?
So I had the crispy chicken and waffles. So like chicken down south is like different. Like it's just made different down there. So it just made the food just that much better. Like it was off the hook.
So how would you? I mean, your chicken and waffle. That's usually what you get. So how would you stack that against like other chicken waffles? Like where would you put that?
It was. I'll say it's in my top 5.
Top 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because the best one I had was when it was down in Memphis. That was probably the best one I had. But like that one's up there for me. It was good. It was really good.
from that chicken spot we went to, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta post that too.
That's dope.
I'm gonna have to blur faces. I had it was called the damn, what did I say it was called? It was the pea.
He said the pea biscuit or something like that.
Yeah, hold on.
Pea biscuit.
Make sure I get that right. Yeah. It's called the pea biscuit. So basically, what it is it's biscuit. Just think about layers wise. So it's a biscuit on a plate with chicken in it, with fried chicken. And it's 2 biscuits actually. So 2 biscuits, fried chicken on both, then some bacon, and then a big piece of egg, then another biscuit on top, and then around it they have it's fries and shrimp with gravy all over it. Fire.
You gonna show them the picture?
Fire.
For a minute, I was gonna ask you if that shit was dry because of the biscuits, but once you said the gravy,
when I say they pour gravy on it,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about like it's drowned. That's the word, drowned in gravy. So it's definitely not dry. The biscuits are not dry at all. The biscuits actually by themselves, biscuits are really good.
something to raise your blood pressure.
Yeah, definitely. This is if you're somebody who has high blood pressure, if you're diabetic, stay away. If you have clogged arteries, stay away. I wouldn't recommend that to everybody else who can eat this and not have any problems by the time you go home. You should definitely, I highly recommend that you get that for sure. That is the pea biscuit. I think it was a special. Not sure because I don't see it on the menu. If you look it up online, don't see it on the menu. Might have been a special for that time. But if you go, ask for it anyway, and maybe they might just make it for it. Be like, yo, the Brunch boys came here and they told me to ask for the pea biscuit, and I'll be very disappointed if y'all don't have it. Sometimes you gotta talk to them differently. Exactly. You know what I mean? So, just tell them that you heard it here. So if you're ever in Atlanta, go to that spot, catch yourself a vibe outside, go inside and eat, and take your ass home.
But that's something like you never got before, right? Like you can't really compare that to.
Can't compare that to nothing.
To anything. To anything you've ever gotten.
Nothing. No, absolutely nothing. When I saw that, I was like, oh,
I
gotta get that.
Yeah.
Like, that's not even a question about it. That is like having shrimp and chicken. I don't remember how much it was, but I don't think it was even that much.
Shrimp, chicken, bacon,
eggs. Yeah.
Potatoes.
Yeah.
All that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then when you look at the plate, and that's the thing too. So some places might skimp you when you buy something like that. It might skimp you, but no.
No,
So
they hooked it up.
Y'all see, follow us on Instagram at the Official Brunch Boys. I know I'm kind of behind on the picture posting, but I got you, yo. I had a lot going on this last month, with the event and stuff.
Everything slowed down now.
Everything's slowed down. Everything's back to normal. Next week I won't be here, but we got episodes obviously, and then we have an interview coming out. Make sure to look out for that. There's an interview that's dropping next week. So yeah, you know what I mean. Because we should get into the shits though. Oh, just to make sure you go. It's Atlanta's Breakfast Club again. So make sure. And that was a brunch of the week. How y'all week been, man? How's everybody doing?
We've been productive, bro. I'm about to go to DC Friday to Sunday, so I'm excited about that. About to be on my tourist thing, but yeah, I'm excited to get away for a little bit.
Specific spots you're going to in DC?
I've been to DC before, but I definitely wanna like check out the Lincoln Memorial. Like I wanted to see like that part of DC and shit like that.
So, that area's there's that whole what do they call it? The National Garden or some shit?
National like mall or something like that. I think that's what it's called.
The National Mall?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But it has all that stuff.
Walking that whole shit from like the garden all the way down to the statue or the fucking to the statue, right? Yeah. So walking that whole thing, bro. Fucking long as fuck.
Crazy. It's like 2 miles.
You're comfortable shooting.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like 2 miles and stuff. But yeah, probably could do that like Saturday. Do brunch Saturday morning and then do that.
There's I don't know if it's nice out. There's this garden, right? So like when you're walking towards the it'd be on your right side. So if you're coming from the garden, there's the Space Museum on your left. On your right side when you're walking, there's like an outdoor garden where they have like sangrias and shit like fire, bro. But that's summertime shit. Every time I go,
it might be different.
I hit that shit, but yeah, it might be in wintertime. Might be different. But I know there's an inside part to it because it's like a cafe inside. But the outdoor, they always have like sangrias. Every time I've been, it's always like outdoor.
I mean, it might be a little different since it's colder. It might like I don't know, tailor it to being cold. It might have like spike type chocolate or something. I don't know.
It's right.
You know what I mean? Like
it's right before the dinosaur museum.
Okay.
So yeah, and then that's before the black museum they just built. So
yeah. So I'm excited about that. What about you, Faz?
This week just been it's been weird. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, so I watch All American. I don't know if either one of y'all watched that, but like one of the characters, like I hate when it's like you watching a show, you get invested into all these characters, and then they just kill somebody off just out of the blue. That's literally what happened this weekend. I'm just like, bro, Why? What? Why? Like, why do you do it to this guy of all people?
I started watching The Last of Us. I don't know if you guys did. You guys get into that?
haven't got
bro. I just watched. Yo, do you seen the ending to this last one?
I didn't. I just finished
God,
episode 2. I still got. I got to catch up.
The ending is crazy on this.
I know they kill
episode.
somebody, but yeah.
Yeah, I got to catch up
I don't
too.
want to spoil it for you, but it's dope.
It's dope.
Like
Yeah.
after coming off last episode, it was sweet for the ladies. Yeah, we know the ladies, and anybody else that enjoys that kind of stuff. It was sweet for y'all. But this one, they went back to the shits though.
Yeah.
Yeah, got back in the shits. You know what I mean?
Got gory.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And some crazy shit happens in the end. That's gonna be like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's good though. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, outside of that, other stuff happened, but I'm at peace with it now, so I'm good.
Book that trip to Memphis.
Oh yeah, I'm out of here. I can't wait.
Bet. I'm going on a trip. I think we're all going on trips. I'm going on a trip next week though.
Yeah.
Be in Louisiana and shit.
That's dope.
Mardi Gras, you know what I mean? See some tatas. I'm out there.
I expected a lot of beads around your neck now.
Bro, I got this hat. The hat says, show me your boobs if you're not racist.
There it is.
Yep.
You don't have to say anything.
Are you racist though? That's all I'm like, straight up. Like, are
You should just give him a shrug like,
No. So so my plan is, so they say there's this thing called, I think a shoe is like they throw things off the floats at people. You're supposed to try and get one of the items is a thing you should try and get, because not a lot of people end up getting them.
Okay.
Right. So they throw a bunch of different items out, and they said there's certain things you could do to get one, like make eye contact with somebody that's throwing one, or like they said, like if you're a mother, make sure you have your kids around you, because most likely they're gonna try and give you one.
all right.
Shit like that. But there's also one that says hold up a funny sign.
So you're gonna make a sign?
I'm gonna make a sign and just say, yo, read my hat. Simple as that, you know what I'm saying? Don't be that shit, man.
Wait, so you're going like next week is Mardi Gras?
Next week is Mardi Gras.
Wow.
But Mardi Gras is like, that's just like a whole week long, but that
yeah.
Fat Tuesdays is probably like the most popping
So when do you
of
leave?
it all. Monday.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. Go on Monday, come back Friday, yo. Spend the whole week down there.
It's gonna be it's your short week, right?
Yeah, it's my short week. So
Yes.
I took the 2 days in between off. I'm there, I come back Friday and I'm off till Sunday anyway, so
Recharge a little bit.
charge a little bit and shit. But I'll probably not though. I'll be out here. But yeah, and I mean, other than that, like my week has been pretty good. I just found out some shit, like, so I've been getting sick lately, like my lungs and shit. And y'all know I run, so it's like there's been a problem I've been trying to fix for like the last probably 3 months. But I finally figured out what it was. So it's literally every time I went to work, I would come home and I'd be wheezing. I can't breathe. So I finally realized it's the dust at work. Like I'm there 12 hours and shit, moving around and shit, and breathing that air in. So right now the air is not being circulated because it's cold. So we keep our doors closed. The fans are all off.
Yeah.
So like that shit's settling in there, and I'm breathing that shit in. So yesterday I was like, I'm like, let me test it out. Wore a mask all day.
Just like a regular mask?
No. I have like the
The one with the filter on it?
filter on it. So that they give us that at work. So
Okay.
nobody ever wears it though.
Yeah.
So I wore it the whole entire day, bro. It's definitely my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you were breathing easier, or you came back home and you felt better?
Even while I was at work.
Yeah.
Like with the mask on,
Because it was filtering
perfect.
out all that dust and shit.
all that dust was getting to my lungs. So like it was creating mucus in my lungs. So like I'd be trying to sleep and I'm wheezing. You could literally hear me breathe.
Yeah, right.
And you could hear like there's fluid in my lungs and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And that shit it's been doing that for like 3 months, and I finally like I've been watching. I'm like, all right, every time I go on trips or every time I'm off on a long weekend, perfectly fine. Man, I go back to work,
It starts again.
it starts again. So I was like, all right, after
You've
a
been
while,
working at that job for a while. Like, why now? Though?
I don't know. I literally think it's just that. It's because, and it was, if I think back to it, like every fall I would get sick. Around fall and winter time at work, I'll get sick and shit. But I always thought it was just because you're going from warm
Yeah, just like
cold,
naturally and
but
stuff like
actually
that.
not,
Yeah.
because I'm constantly you having mucus in your throat and your lungs, or that's going to eventually get you sick. You know what I mean? So yeah, I finally figured it out. So and then I said, people see me wearing the mask and they're like, yo, why you wearing? And so I explained the shit. And then everybody, oh yeah, I know I can't breathe some days. Like, and I'm like, so nobody's ever said shit. Like,
That's true, right? Because the fans aren't on, right? Like
There's no
all
air
that
being
dust has
circulated.
nowhere to go. Like it's
Exactly,
just sitting there the whole time. You guys are driving your cars, people are walking. It's being kicked up, but it's not
all the time, yo.
It's not going anywhere.
It's not going nowhere, bro.
Now all of a
So-
sudden you're gonna see everybody at work with masks.
not easy. So I got a call. One of my core, he's like, yo, like, You know, I've been asking people, and he said, yeah, there's a couple people that have been dealing with that. I even had another call. He's like, yo, he cleans his nose all the time because of that shit.
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro, just wear the mask, man. It makes a difference. You look crazy. Like, I be looking like Bane in that shit.
Yeah.
I got the big ass mask on. But
So wait, you said they gave you that mask at work?
so we have a vending machine. It has everything you need. So you need a mask. You need in the summertime, if you need something for, you know, the sweat on your head, like sweatbands.
Yeah.
We have sweatbands. We have pens, markers, all that shit. There's a vending machine for it.
Oh, that's dope.
So the one thing that don't ever get used is the mask. And I'm the only one using it. So, yeah. And that shit helped, man. Like, right now, I feel great. Like, yesterday, I felt like I went back to work. So, during we did the event that weekend. Last week, I felt great. Went back to work on Monday. Bro, I was done. I came home.
Terrible?
I couldn't sleep. Like, I'm wheezing. No, you can literally, it sounds like that. So, I'm wheezing and shit. And then I'm like, yo, something has to happen. So, I went to work. The first thing I did, I just got the mask. I put it on. And then all day, bro, I was feeling fine. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah, normally I'd be coughing up. Like, what went crazy is I was driving to work and I was coughing. I couldn't stop coughing the whole drive when I got into my car, all the way to work. I couldn't stop coughing.
Dang.
So then I was like, all right, something's up.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got in the building, I just put a mask on, and after that, man, I was good.
All right.
Yeah,
So
man.
we're going to just be wearing a mask for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to, because they said there's a couple people, since I'm the one that figured it out, there's a couple people that
Crack the code.
that's
shit.
also happening.
Going to HR?
The one dude, I ain't doing shit.
No, I'm not saying you, but I'm saying like collect. Like is somebody going to HR so they can turn on the
I think
fans
they
or
just
something?
gotta test the air and figure something out. You know what I'm saying? You have to test the air, yo. You gotta culture that, because that shit. The one dude caught he had two respiratory infections.
Damn.
Yeah.
Bro, he's on pills. He has the nasal. He showed me all this shit. Like, I was talking to him because
He got it really bad then.
Bro, he was out for like fucking 6 months, bro.
Damn.
Off that shit. And everybody thought he was bullshitting, because the mask that I wear now, he was wearing it. He was the only one. And I was like, yo, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? Is it because he thinks COVID and shit? Like, none of us are tested really in there. Only a couple people.
Yeah.
I'm like, we all been working around each other, but they told me he was out for respiratory infection. And then he pulled out all he's like, I take this now. It helps. He's like, I drink Mucinex and shit, blah, blah, blah.
Damn.
And then he's like, yo, I got my nasal spray so that, you know, it doesn't bother me. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oh, I'm just going to wear the mask.
I mean, imagine if you already have asthma and you walk in there like.
And that's why, like I was saying, I'm like, man, imagine if like my immune system was weak as fuck. That's something that, you know, I'd be like, you be having serious problem off that shit.
Serious complications.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can't continuously keep having that, because if you could scar your lungs eventually, keep having that problem. So yeah, man, I just wear a mask. Something simple. You know, I look crazy at work, but it is what it is, though.
Yeah, I was like, if it's helping out, whatever.
Yeah, I don't care. Management didn't even ask me once why I'm wearing a mask, bro. Everybody else asked me. They were like, oh, you sick or something? Nah, I ain't sick. I'm just trying to breathe. Yeah, you know, I can't breathe here. So, and the crazy thing is, when I have it on, as soon as I take it off, bro, the air smells different. Well, that's the craziest
It smells
thing.
different?
Yeah, bro. I thought I was bugging. So I purposely did it a couple times, like, while I was at work. So, like, I would take it off. Like, let's say I'm doing my shit for like an hour, and I'll bring it out. I'll bring it down just to breathe. Bro, I'm telling you, the air smells completely different.
I don't know, what's it? They give you like kind of describe what the difference is.
It's hard to explain, but you can definitely like know.
Like it just smells unfiltered.
Yeah, you could feel like there's definitely dust going into your nose, bro. Yeah.
So are they gonna address that? Like, are they gonna have like a cleaning crew? Like, we gonna do something about that?
Dog. I make good money at work. I don't want them to shut that shit down, bro. I'm good.
Right.
No hoopla. Yo, just test the air.
Yeah.
And find a way to fix the filter that shit out. That's it. I think they even if they got like some type, if they turn the fans on to let the air blow.
They probably gonna need like a
fan on.
ventilating system or something.
See, that's the problem. There's no ventilation in the.
There's usually isn't in those warehouses, right?
Yeah, man. So what we have like that's what I'm saying, in the summer, bro, we have the doors open, right? Doors open to let the air go through, and then we have like 5 big fans that just filter air through all day.
You don't have any of that right now.
None of that in the winter time.
Trapped in there.
Cause I remember when I worked at Amazon, they used to not have like fans like at all. Like people were like literally getting carried out in ambulances because it was like hot. It would be like in the summertime. It would be
fat
hot
as hell, yo. That shit. Shit crazy.
They're getting carried out in ambulances.
Yeah. It got so bad, like they literally had like it was all over the news, and they had to put fans in there just to make sure that people would be able to work.
Have you saw somebody pass out?
I never saw it, but I would see the ambulance and stuff, and I'm just like, oh snap, okay.
Imagine it's like 100 and it's probably like 120 degrees in that warehouse. It probably feels like that. Yeah. And then plus you gotta hit your metrics.
Yeah, and the thing
you're dead.
You're on the top floor too, and that's where all the lights is at. So that just makes it even worse.
Yeah,
and he rises too. So
right.
That's crazy. Damn, yo. All right. Well, enough about our jobs.
Weeks.
But yeah, we're gonna get into. Actually, no, we're just gonna get into our event that we had over the weekend. We had it was a Valentine's Day. What do they call it? Extravaganza. First of all, I want to shout out everybody that popped up. Really appreciate it. It was a really dope event. Shout out to Rose. Shout out to Max. Appreciate y'all too for coming out and singing and rapping. That was really dope. You know, Rose can sing.
Really sing, yeah.
Yes, she can.
She can sing her ass off. Max and that guitar. That boy's nasty with it. Shout out to the photographer too, Cam. Appreciate you coming out all the way from Jersey. Come take these pics, these flicks. They came out really nice. I'm gonna make a reel or something, post it on Instagram so y'all can see how that event was. For anybody listens on a regular, if you are local or anything, I promise you might want to come to one of these. It's a really good time. Anybody that comes, they really enjoy it. So we had the mimosas popping. Shout out to your boy too.
Yeah, shout out to Juan, man. He came through.
My boy did the mimosas on point, man.
Yep.
On point. He bodied it. Everybody was like, "Oh, them shits is good as hell." So he did his thing. Shout out to you guys. I mean, y'all held it up. I was just chilling. I was just chilling, out doing shit. So, yeah, man, it's been a rough week, or not a rough week, just like a rough month.
Yeah.
Getting all that shit together, and people actually enjoyed it, like the sign. So we had a problem. I ordered this the green background because it's kind of expensive to rent. I'm actually thinking about going into that, renting that out to people. I just need like I think 2 more boxes. And I should have a full back
flowers.
Yeah. And I should have a full one. But I bought a box, and you know everything you order online. Got it from Amazon. I'm thinking, oh, this is full enough. She ended up being like a square. We put it together as nice as we could. Actually, looks nice in some of the pics, to be honest. And shout out to the lady that we rented the space from, Gally. She's dope. If you need a spot, Secrets Lounge.
Yes.
If you need a spot to celebrate your birthday or anything like that, Secrets Lounge, they rent it. They give you a couple hours, all for a flat rate too. There's no like per hour thing. Flat rate. If there's nobody else that's doing anything that day, you basically got a place for you to yourself for basically the whole day as long as you want it. So, and it's a flat rate, so make sure you hit her up if you need anything at Secrets Lounge. But yeah, so it's been like the whole thing's been stressful, man. It's just making sure, like as the event gets closer and closer, you kind of like people not doing what you need them to do, things like that. But in the end, it always works out. Excuse me. It always works out, and everything worked out, man. But like I was saying, with the backdrop, we put it together. It was too small, and Gally, she had like the red curtains.
Yeah.
For us.
Oh, she that was her curtains.
So she was like, oh, we put something there because without it, it just looked crazy. It was like
it was just gonna be the
square hanging on the rods.
Oh wow.
So she gave us the curtains, and we were able to make it look nice. It looked nice with that. Yeah. But yeah, we just need, I'm telling you, 2 more boxes, and that shit would have been pretty dope. Yeah. But I'm thinking about getting the 2 boxes and then just renting it out to people for events. Yeah. That shit's like, it's like when we rented the first one for the first event, it was like $175 for the 2-3 hours. So I'm like, man, just give me extra little bread.
Right, you come set it up.
I'll pull up, set it up, and do the damn thing.
Yep.
But aside from that, most is on point. People filled in. I mean, a lot of people were late.
Shout out to the chef too, because that food was.
Oh yeah, shout out to the chef. That's Ty's mom. She did her thing. Next time we probably gotta get a place with a kitchen so we could at least warm the food up for people. But yeah, man, I think for me, I think that event went pretty smooth. Yo, only thing is it was cold in there. I couldn't figure out the thermostat.
Yeah,
that was my bad.
It's like 54 degrees or something like that.
Yeah. But other than that, I think everything went pretty good, man. Everybody got a good laugh. People told me they enjoyed it, so I don't know what y'all think about
Yeah, for the people that were there, like real intimate crowd. Like I think we had a good time. Laughs were shared, food was good, vibes are good. Until the next one, we'll do it just bigger, better, have more people there, better vibe.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, but yeah, shout out to everybody that showed up. Yo, and thank you to everybody that participated in our segments too. Like y'all helped carry that. Like I greatly appreciate that.
Yeah, no, I know. If you do come to the event, don't be shy, man. Like, you know what I mean? If you listen to us, or if you were somebody that follows the page or anything like that, or if you somebody that coming out looking for a vibe, that's our whole event type thing it's supposed to be like crowd friendly. So it's involve the crowd, so nobody's just bored just sitting there watching us do our thing. So it's nice if you come, even if you are shy, is just open up a little bit, because one thing, when I like this one, we didn't record it, and I'm thinking about not recording the next one, so you could just come in there and say your shit. Nobody's gonna remember that shit. I mean, like, that's literally all it is. Nobody's gonna remember, so you don't have to be all shy. Like, you're in a room full of people that are probably gonna go up and do the same thing you just did anyway. So, and if you own a business, we allow for a platform. We're a platform that basically allows people to come promote. That's the first thing I do when I'm on stage, is I allow people to come up, whatever business you have, come promote yourself, because appreciate you coming. So like I said, when love is given, I always give love back. That's how I am. So if you're gonna take time to come to an event, I'm gonna make sure, if you own some type of business, or if you're running some type of business, if you have a business upcoming, I give you the space to promote yourself. So make sure if y'all come, make sure y'all have a little thing y'all want to say, man. Don't come up there and just fumble on yourself or anything like that. Make sure you have something in mind at least. Yeah. But yeah, it's a great space to network too. Looking to host some type of shit like a Rock Nation brunch one of these days. Yeah, for real. Fact. Where it's all people that pull up if you have some type of business or like some networking thing. So I'm gonna try and make some shit like that eventually. But yeah, man, that event was pretty dope. Enjoyed it, and shout out to everybody that came. Shout out to all the people that were involved, and shout out to the spot too, Secrets Lounge. But yeah,
shout out to y'all fools that bought tickets and didn't show up either. We appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, let me go off.
Wait, who do we know who won the 50-50 raffle?
No, I don't even think we did it yet.
Okay. Didn't do it yet. I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, for you people that like to say that, oh, we're gonna show up and then you don't show up, like, you're mad corny for that. You should be able to honor your word and do what you say you're gonna do.
Were you thinking about anybody specific when you said that, or?
It's not anybody specific, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure we all have people that told us to our face that, yo, we'll be there, and then you just decided not to show up for whatever reason. You decided not to show up. Like that's one of my, like, that's what irks me in life.
Yeah.
Like, just do what you say you're gonna do. Like, I don't care. Like, just, you say you're gonna be there, you do it. I know everybody got lives. I understand that. No problem. But don't lie and say, oh, I'm gonna show up, and then just not show. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to my second point. If you're not gonna show up, communicate that at least. Chances are you probably got you got our information. You couldn't be there. You got your reasons. Even if you don't want to share that reason, you could be like, yo, I'll talk to you about it next time I see you. Literally what all it is. But hey, you didn't show up, that's on you. You missed out on a good time. But yeah, that's my two things. Just you do what you say you're gonna do, and if not, communicate that you can't do it.
Yeah.
I had if y'all want to go off on that, y'all please. Y'all go ahead.
I had somebody. I had two people. Actually, no, more than two, but the two people that I really stood out. There was one I think I seen probably like 2 months ago, and seen in the mall. I was like, yo, I'm gonna definitely pull up. Actually, no, yeah, around Christmas, so 2 months ago. They were like, yo, I'm gonna definitely pull up. Yo, me and my girl, we're gonna be there, blah, 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 all this shit. So when the flyers went live, send it to him personally, send him the link. I'm like, yo, do your thing.
No answer?
Like, yo, I'm copping. No. Oh, I'm copping. I'm definitely gonna be there. I'm like, all right, bet, say less. Day of the event, hit him. I was like, yo, no, the day before the event. I was like, yo, you got your ticket already, because we shutting it down.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, no, actually, they didn't reply until the day of the event. At it was like 12 something. asking me, yo, is it cool if we pull up late? And at that point, it was like, we basically about to wrap it up. Yeah. So I didn't even reply, bro. And then I had the family, bro. Had family.
Yeah.
Family that was supposed to pull up. And I was literally talking to them the day before. They were asking me about the game and shit. And I was like, yeah, but I was like, yo, you pulling up to the event? No reply. Till the next morning, exactly 10 o'clock when the event's supposed to start. Damn, yo, I forgot you was having the event. I don't know how, because I was just literally talking to you yesterday. Yo, forgot you having the event. I'm out right now. But let me know what's going on with the game. You know what I'm saying? But that's the type of shit, though. Yeah, man. Hey, that's just how people are, yo. You know what I mean?
I can share one.
To me, it is what it is. Like I don't really like. To me, it's just like, yo, that shit happened. All right, cool. The event's already over. I can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. I really don't. It don't really matter. So who showed up? The people that showed up was the ones that matter. So it doesn't matter.
I mean, I had somebody that told me all week that they was gonna be there, and I literally talked to them the day before. They was like, "Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna be there." And then the day comes, and no call, no show, like we was at work or something. And I'm not one to chase, and like I'm not one to chase after people.
No show.
Yeah, I'm not one to chase after people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right,
no call, no
it's like I see you. I see you tomorrow. Maybe we'll address it. And that person decided to just avoid me all day. I was like, all right, bet.
Does that person listen to this podcast?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
So, I feel like I could speak on it. And then addresses me yesterday. Try to talk about something else, but I was like, nah, we're gonna double back and talk about what happened. And they tried to front like they didn't know what I was talking about. I was just like, yeah, you're weird.
Yo,
Needless to say, I don't speak to this person no more. So that's just
that is hilarious. Yeah. It's funny because we know the backstory to the shit.
Yeah,
that's what makes it funny. I mean, I guess moral to that is just keep your word.
Yeah.
That's what I told the photographer. So the photographer that was there, me and you met him. So we met him at was that Beer Garden? Mm-hmm. The Beer Garden in Philly. So when I met him, I told him, I was like, yo, bro, I host events and shit. I'm gonna let you know so you could come up and take the photography. I thought my friends might think you bullshitting and shit. I'm like, live all the way up here. He lives in Jersey. I thought he lived in Philly, but he lives in Jersey. So months had passed. Like that was months ago. Yeah. I didn't even talk to him.
Right.
And then I just hit him out the blue, and I was like, yo, like that, that promise I made you, bro. Like it's up now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up to the event, and he pulled up.
He was there 10 a.m. sharp.
He was there. He was there earlier. He was there before that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He even asked me, he's like, what time I need to be there? And I was like, it starts at 10. So if you want to show up early, blah, blah, take pictures, people coming in, this and that. But yeah, he showed up, man. He drove all the way from Jersey. He pulled up on time. So, like some people, whole thing, just if you give me your word, like I stick by my word. If I tell somebody I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it regardless of,
But isn't that crazy, right? There's like two different ends of spectrum, right? Like you could know somebody, you could just meet somebody. Mm-hmm. They could be more loyal to you than somebody that's family or friends that you
somebody
know.
That you built the rapport with.
Exactly, right?
Crazy. Yeah.
Like you just hit him up, right? And he just showed up, bro. He drove. He supported you when you were in other people's ears for weeks.
Yep.
And they couldn't show that same love. You know what I mean? So that's something to think about.
That shit got even the page for the flyer, because it was on November. You get to see how many clicks. That shit, hundreds, bro. Mm-hmm. Hundreds of views, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do nothing about it, man. You know what I mean? It's all good though. We'll catch the next one. All right. It was great anyway. We're gonna be posting the pictures up, so make sure y'all check it out. But
so for anybody who was one of those weirdos that didn't show and it saw us and said, "Oh, we'll be there for the next one," we're not telling you when the next one is. It's your job to listen to us on here, and you will probably drop hints. That's how you'll find out.
Or just check Foster's Instagram.
Right.
It's gonna be posted all over. All right, let's get into some topics, man. What we got? What's this? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, the sexual harassment topics. All right, so
okay,
talk about the first one, man.
All right, so let me pull that up just so I'm 100% sure. Where the hell is it? Here we go. So the article reads, it was two former Ohio State football players, Amir Reap and Jason Went. They were kicked off the team in 2020 because they were accused of rape and kidnapping. It comes to find out that they were found not guilty of these charges. I think they were serving, what is it? I think it was like a 25. I think they were doing like a 25-year sentence or something like that for that. But yeah, it come to find out they were actually innocent and nothing happened. So what are your thoughts on this situation?
Were they just found innocent, or like were they found to not have done it at all? Because there's like, there could be is a difference.
Yeah.
They were found not guilty of all charges. That's what it says.
All right, so what I mean, that's there we go. If they are innocent,
Yeah,
so
because it was 2 counts of rape and 1 count of kidnapping, and they were dismissed from the program too.
so if they are already innocent, that type of situation is really fucked up, because it's now he just basically ruined 2 lives, because somebody wanna accuse them of something that in that case they're not guilty of, but if they didn't do it, then they're innocent of. I've been saying this, bro, and I've said it on here before. If it's me, I'm spending my whole life trying to tear you down. Like,
Yeah.
that type of shit
Getting revenge.
you live with. Like, that's, like we talked about karma on here last episode. If you really want to go listen to this, if you listen to episode 106, please. We have a long discussion about karma and how believing it and not believing. But go listen. But anyway, I'm one of those where it's like that type of situation happens to me. I said it, like, because the law doesn't really go into punishing the women that do that kind of things to men. Because accusations now, as soon as you're accused, you're guilty.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
All right.
So, and which ruin is it for the women that actually do have something that bad happen to them? It kind of gives it a bad, like a bad thing, like where it's like, some women don't want to say now because nobody's gonna believe them because of shit like this.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They should really charge. There should be like a big penalty for shit like that. The same years those guys those guys were looking at, she should be facing that if they found out that it's bullshit.
Yep.
Like if they facing 25 years, like when she comes in and they talking to her, they'd be like, if you lying about this shit, you're gonna be facing 25 years.
Right.
If you're lying about this shit, because that type of shit, they got kicked off the football team. Now they got kicked out of college.
Now, yeah.
Lives are ruined. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, they're innocent. If Jobs Google their name, first thing that comes up
Is that
Exactly.
article?
That's in their name. Like,
that's in their name. Whether they're guilty or not, Jobs don't give a fuck. That's some shit it's already there, and I'm sure there's the first articles that are gonna pop up, because you already know the salacious shit is always the ones that pop up first. Mm-hmm. Whenever you look up anything, so that type of shit needs to be. There's some shit happen about it, and for somebody like me, bro, I would tear you down. I swear to God, I would spend every dollar I have. I don't give a fuck what it is. I would tear you down. I'll find ways, and I would do that shit, because that's fucked up.
And it's well deserved too, because that's not right. It's like you literally don't understand like what you're doing. You're literally affecting this person's life, making these.
But some people don't care, man.
Like, they really don't.
And that's that goes into you want to say something about it before I...
Well, like 3 years later, like what are they? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like how, like why did it take so long?
Because you gotta go through the court.
I know you gotta go through the court, but like it's crazy to prove. I mean, so many cases, but like prove somebody's not guilty in this type of situation for so long, right?
Oh, you got at these days, bro. You got screenshot, save all messages.
Yeah,
dude, that's something I do. Like, people be like, you don't delete messages? Fuck no. I don't delete no messages.
You never know,
bro.
right?
You never know somebody going
You never know.
try and post some shit like that on you, man. I don't delete no messages, because it's like, if something happens, somebody say, you
need
did
the receipts.
Receipts, bro.
Yep. You need receipts.
You need receipts.
Be like, George, where were you? Like, George was with me, and be like, nah, I was here. Like, I was chilling at the crib.
Yep.
So show us.
Exactly.
I'll show you right now.
I'll show you, and my neighbor's camera will show you too.
Yep, exactly.
I never walked out the crib.
Exactly. Yeah, man. So to me, shit like this, like for any guys out there, even any women out there, if you get accused of some shit like this, man, make sure when you talk to people sometimes they get upset and they do shit like this.
Yep.
I mean, I've had my cousin come on and he talked about how a girl did that to him. So when shit like this happens, make sure you always, any text messages, anything like that, that could prove your innocence or anything like that, make sure you keep it, man. I know some people delete their messages. I'm not one of those because you never know, man.
Yeah.
You really never know. And it goes into like the same shit with Michael Irvin, where he got accused of sexual harassment. Right now, that's literally something like that happens and that's it. So, some lady that worked at, I think, is it the Marriott?
I think that's what it was. It was some hotel.
If it's not the Marriott, my bad. But at a hotel, it was some fans. They went to buy him a beer, and he went and got a beer with him. And one of the employees, the lady, she wanted to talk to him real quick. So it was like a 30-second conversation. That's what everybody said. So an actual video actually came out of the interaction. It was like 30 seconds, bro. I don't know, most likely it's TMZ. You know, TMZ always got the shit. But it was a quick interaction. He had a quick conversation with the lady, and that was it. Now, I'm gonna preface that with we don't know if there's any other, you know, situations where he met her or seen her. But in the situation that they're talking about, it was a quick interaction, and that was it. And right away, she complained. She complained. They came into his room, and security got him out. Told him he got to leave the hotel.
Yeah.
Then the hotel calls the NFL and tells him. And the NFL, they kicked him out of the Super Bowl. Not able to do the Super Bowl or any press around the Super Bowl or anything like that.
Wow.
Now he's suing them for $100 million for defamation, which is right because that's some shit that you should do.
He's suing the NFL?
No, he's suing the hotel.
Oh,
his
okay.
employee.
Okay.
It's costing him money. You're costing him money. So now I'm gonna sue you for a quadruple what I was about to get paid for this shit.
Exactly.
So he's suing them for $100 million, which is right because to me it's like when
Wait, was the lady white?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, was it? Well, from the video, like you can't really see her like full because you know some people could be fair skin and
Yeah.
something else. But to me, somebody and somebody that's famous like that and somebody trying to go for a money grab like that, like to me, you should do your investigation on that shit before you be like, all right, I'm gonna pull you out, I'm gonna kick you out the hotel, all this and that. Like the hotels, you got cameras, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think they even looked into that shit. But he's saying he's fully innocent. The video shows that he didn't really do shit. He was holding a beer, talking to her from afar.
Yep.
They say they shook hands and that was that. So to me, you could even see her playing with her hair while he's talking to
You
her.
could see like it wasn't like body language. It wasn't
Body language, anything that was said on the video.
probably like a genuine like playful conversation. It probably
Exactly.
wasn't anything that was like vulgar.
And all the people that were there was like, oh, he didn't say nothing crazy to her and nothing sexual. And this is the type of shit, man. Like you could lose your job or shit like this. You could lose a situation where you're about to be doing it because he works for different networks, the ESPN and NFL network, and now they're pulling both of them pulling you from coverage of your job.
Yeah.
I mean, shit like that, man. It should be you false claiming, bro.
Right.
Press the charges.
Yeah. False accusations definitely should be punished.
Should be, man, and it should be punished, like highly punished.
Yes.
because the same years a man could face for doing that to you, you should face the same. It should be whatever you claiming somebody did to you. The punishment for you lying about it should be the exact same. That's what I think.
You remember that dude that used to play for the Falcons? That he was a corner. He was like in jail for like 10 years for this nonsense. Like he was falsely accused of raping somebody, and it came out 10 years later that he was innocent. And dude literally pretty much had lost almost his whole life. Like he was in college. Like he was.
That's what I said. Like how 10 years later, like you're already in jail. Like how 10 years, like does the woman just come forward and just like, yeah, that didn't happen?
Because that's when it probably took her that long for her to face the fact that she fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Like you want somebody like I'm saying like you hear about this all the time, and of course I'm not saying that this really happens. It happens like actual rape of in college especially. It actually happens to a lot of women. So I'm not saying anything negative about that. My whole thing is the false accusations. Like you shouldn't try to ruin a man's life because you're upset with him.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Like you're not even thinking in the long run. But and what's really messed up is the women that do this, they know in their mind like I'm gonna fuck you up. Like you're gonna be fucked.
And that's a big claim.
Yeah.
Like that's a huge claim. Like that's not something that you can. That's not something that people are gonna take lightly. Nope. You accuse somebody. Like, oh, I stole your purse. That's all right. I stole your purse. I raped you.
That's like the lowest form. That like there's no like no people do that. No
sexual harassment. Yo, he hit me.
Yeah,
like shit like that. Yo, if
people are gonna take that serious all the time, no matter what.
Exactly.
And it should be taken seriously. Anything like that should be taken. But my whole thing is, should be investigated before you try and tear the person's whole life down.
Yep.
Because that's what those kind of accusations they do to people. It's like no matter if you're found innocent or not, they literally tear your whole life down, bro. Like you lose everything in an instant.
I'm interested to see, like, I had to read more in that article, but to see like what they found in that investigation. You know what I mean? Because I mean, if they did rape her, then you know they would probably find semen or you know what I mean, any of that stuff.
Or you know what I mean, you would, I don't know, man. It's just like I said, if they were found, there's a difference between being found not guilty and actually being innocent of the shit, of actually that they have proof that they really didn't do the shit. But if they really didn't do it, it's fucked up. If they did and they got away with it, that's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean, that's fucked up. And sorry to the lady, or to the young woman that happened to. But if she accused them, she should be facing the same time they would be facing.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Because that's big time. Like especially in time now, in these times. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
you get the accusation and you're fucked. Especially and you're a regular person, bro, you fucked. Fucked completely.
Yeah, you
don't have to take a plea deal. Just because they could lock you up for fucking 20 years. Plead down to 10 years and we'll and we'll lower the charges type shit.
Did you guys see that video on Twitter? A guy, I don't know, I think he got charged with like murder or something like that, but he ended up like he was sitting next to his lawyer and they like when the judge was reading his sentence, he just like broke down crying because they knew he was like never gonna get out of jail. Like it was for life. So he just like started bawling. I don't know. That just
at that point, man, judge should look down and be like, "Stop being a pussy."
You made the decision.
You killed whoever you killed, like you wasn't crying about that.
You didn't think about it. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah. People crazy, man.
You made that decision. You got to live with that. Plain and simple as that.
I don't know, man. I don't see no situations where you want to like just go kill somebody. You know what I mean, unless we talking about like the dude selling the dude's daughter and shit,
the sex trade or something.
That type of shit though. Like, yeah, man. You got it coming, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. You gotta be really like, I don't know. That's the next level.
But when people kill people over like what's it called, life insurance and
that which is insane.
your spouse is more likely to kill you. Just so y'all know, like whoever you're living with, they're more likely to kill you than somebody that's not. That's exactly why. Like I listen to a lot of murder shit, bro. It's like that's exactly why the first person when you go missing, the first person they look at is your spouse. Man, they're more likely to kill you. Like. There's other things that people complain about in this world. One thing y'all don't complain about is y'all the marriage shit, man. Marriage kills a lot of people, man. Real shit. Yeah, kills a whole lot of people. But
I ain't never getting married.
COVID's worse. We talk about COVID. Marriage kills more people in America than COVID does. Yeah. That's facts.
Yeah, I ain't never getting married. I'm good with that.
You gonna get married?
Nope. No,
bro. I promise you right now. Play this back. Episode 106.
107.
It's 107?
This is 107.
I think it's 106.
No, it's 107.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
He's not positive.
Fam, you literally just dropped it. It's 107.
All right, episode 107. Make sure you come back. When you get married.
I'm not getting married.
All right, let me just say my shit so I can cut this when the time comes.
Okay.
So episode 107, ladies and gentlemen, remember, when this guy gets married, I'm going to cut this clip and I'm going to play it at his wedding. This boy said he's never getting married. I promise you he will.
No.
You ever met a girl that said, I don't give head? You just weren't the right guy. So it is.
We had this conversation.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened too. That's the funny thing.
That's what I'm saying. Just weren't the right guy. That right girl just hasn't come and unlocked that part of you yet. When she shows up, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm with it.
Nah,
that's what you say now, bro.
Yeah, bro. You never been madly in love. You haven't encountered that yet.
You haven't encountered it, bro. It's gonna unlock some shit in you. You're gonna be like,
wow.
Yeah, wow.
It's gonna make you act unusual, out of body.
I want to be with you.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna tell her. Mm-hmm. Never felt this way about
anybody.
We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Come on.
Nah.
You're gonna get down. You're gonna get down on one knee, crease your Vans.
Oh God, yo, man, y'all put a whole crease in that shit. You gonna do it, man? I'm telling you, bro. You just haven't been there. I'm telling you, it's the same thing, man. When they tell you that they don't do certain things, it's because that person nobody's been able to unlock that in them.
Yeah.
I've been there. Guess what? Got fellaced. You know what I'm saying? Those guys in the past just weren't the right guys, man.
Yeah, bro.
Funny enough, I said that because when I was out, there was this lady I used to work with. She actually said that, like, was all like talking or whatever. She was like, "Yeah, I don't do that." Now come to find out, she was giving some dude head in the parking lot.
Come on, bro.
But you don't do that? Okay.
All those guys in the past just haven't been the right guys, man. That's literally all it is. It's like different people unlock different things out of you, bro. You might say you don't want to do nothing. Boom.
Right.
And all of a sudden you catch yourself. Say you don't eat no poon. All of a sudden you catalinga's heavy. It happens, man.
Is that what DJ Khaled's problem is? He just ain't found the right one.
He just hasn't. I don't want to talk about a man's married. He's married. I don't want to talk about his wife. Shout out to DJ Khaled, his wife, his beautiful wife.
I'm messing with you.
And his amazing son.
Jokes.
All right, because I don't want to. When married people, I don't touch that. I'm good.
Yeah, nah, you're right.
He's happily married. So if he doesn't catalingas, it's all good. As long as she's happy with
Like
it.
DJ Khaled doesn't eat.
He said that.
He said that?
Yeah, he put that out there. He put that out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think he picked that up from the Jamaicans.
Yeah.
It's a Jamaican thing. Or Caribbean thing, too.
They didn't do it.
No. But some of them, you know what I mean? But yeah. I remember.
You think you could ever be with a woman that doesn't give head?
No.
Like long term?
No. Nah.
Nah.
No. I don't even think I need to go further than that. Just, nah, it couldn't happen. No.
What about you, George?
Hell no, bro. Man, that's when they talk about like the list of things that the girl gotta have. Fellatio's probably top 3, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. If you're
Top 3 ain't 3.
even if your fellatio game ain't nice, nah, we can't. It can't work. If it's not nice, if you can't get better, nah, it can't work, bro. It can't work, man. Can't. I mean, shout out to all the women that are got that great fellatio.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, nah, I can't. What about you?
Nah, long term, nah.
Exactly.
Can't do it.
Yeah, man. It's different out here. Yo, just gotta ask. So would y'all go into a sex place and buy your girl a toy?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
like buy her a vibrator?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Why not?
Yeah, I was comfortable. Why not? Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah.
But
Why you wouldn't?
She asked for it. Yeah, why
I
not?
did. It was very interesting. Let me tell the story though.
Okay.
I went in there, bought a vibro. But when I walked in, what was funny about the experience was I was the only one in there, right? So I'm the only one in there. I only did it because I'd promised like months and months ago that I would do it. So I was like, all right, let me go do it. Went and did it. I walked in. It's funny because the girls that work there are the same girls you would think would work there. Mm-hmm. So you ever think about Spencer's?
Yeah, like a bunch of piercings and stuff, or
No piercings, but the same look.
Yeah.
So as I walked in, that automatically made me laugh because I'm like, I opened the door and I looked. I was like, oh.
But is it just like a regular store? Like, hey, let me know if you need help with anything.
Oh, I went in there green in the ears. I was like, yo, where the vibrators at? Everywhere. But no, the crazy thing is like most of them directly in front of the counter. So I'm the only one in there.
Yeah.
Late at night, I'm the only one in there. So it kind of looks crazy. So I'm in there and I'm just, cause I know from, I don't know, do you guys know the specific ones women like?
The ones like a flower?
Yeah, kind of like those.
Yeah.
The ones that like suck the clit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Sorry for getting too explicit for anybody. I hope you're not listening around your children.
I was about to say, make sure the kids is asleep.
But I went in there and I'm looking for that one. But I know there's a specific one I know that I want because I've seen it. I've seen it being used before.
So you went in there like, yo, I
know the one. I know it.
Right.
So I'm over there just looking. And meanwhile, yo, the counter's right there. So they're just, I could feel the eyes. There's two of them behind the counter, not doing shit.
Right.
They're just staring.
Why didn't you just ask?
No, I did. I asked them the specific, because two women, I'm a black dude.
Okay.
You know what I'm
so
saying?
you just walk in there and you just
There's
like
no
you're
way.
just searching for yourself.
I was actually what I was thinking about too was making a joke when I went up with it. I was gonna,
What you gonna say?
I was gonna be like, yo, can y'all give me any type of reviews about this product if you ever use it? But I was like, nah, this might not be the
You know,
place.
you know that button underneath the counter.
Yeah, that might be security guard.
Yeah, right.
I was like, I don't want to be the weird guy. Like, I don't want them to go home.
Imagine
and tell-
saying that and
tell
not
their-
and
yeah.
not laughing.
Or one of them laughing, the other one not laughing.
Yeah.
Bro, that would be crazy.
Yeah, right,
I'd feel
yeah.
nuts. I'd be like, yo, you know what? Forget it.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna just get
apologize.
out before y'all get my name and try to call something.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I'm looking, and then the vibrator ends, and then it gets into the dildos, and I was like,
You were like, whoa.
hold on, like that's not what I want. So then I turn around, and there's more on the other side. So I'm looking through there, but when I turn around, right when I turn around, the strap-ons. I'm like, all right, all right, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going up and down the aisle, looking crazy, and then finally I found one that was kind of like it. I didn't find the exact one because I know what it looks like, bro. It's pretty fire, but I found one that was kind of like it. Grabbed that shit. But while I was in there, when I first got in there, first like 5 minutes, this dude comes in, bro, some weird shit. He has his hands in his pocket, walks right to the counter, takes some shit out real quick. Cause I was looking over and I'm trying to see what the fuck he's
Was he
doing.
returning something?
Don't know. It was weird, bro. Like he just comes in there quickly and just throws his shit on the counter. Like if he was trying to hide it, like
Yeah, he's probably uncomfortable with something.
probably on some freaky shit.
Yeah,
Right.
But
It doesn't work.
he went out and then there was another dude that came in and he was in the nasty section. Like he passed the vibrators already. He already been through that.
Yeah.
He in the nasty section doing his thing. But then as I'm walking out, this lady comes in. It's weird seeing people go into like sex stores and shit because it's like, and your mind starts to be like, damn, what type of shit you into?
Right. Especially when it looks like super innocent people.
Exactly. Like this look like somebody's mom, bro. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, damn, yo, you probably gonna come buy a strap on and peg your man or some shit. Wild shit. And I thought about doing some funny shit too.
You what?
That was the funny shit, right? I was in there, bro. It's a great time. I was thinking about doing some funny shit, right? Grabbing like finding the biggest dildo I could find, going to the counter and being like, I'll take this. And stand there and be like, nah, I'm just kidding. And then go get the vibrator and be like, nah, okay. This
That's crazy. What?
that would have been good though. That one would have been good. Because I would
have expected.
I would have wanted to see the look on their face, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It would have been like, yo, what the fuck are you about to do with this shit?
And I'm sure there was like some crazy shit in there.
Drop it on the counter and be like, yo, she said I'm not big enough, so that's what I got.
Imagine you said that, but like a sad look
Sad
of
face.
despair, like
They'd be like, oh, I'm sure you are. Size doesn't matter. It's not what she said. But anyway, but yeah, you know what I mean? Ridiculous.
so that was your adventure last
No
night.
adventure. Hell no. Not last night, bro. That's crazy. There's no time frames on my stories. I don't want nobody to like be guessing.
It just happened.
yesterday
Think it
or
just happened.
last week. Nah. This could have been a year ago. Who knows?
Yeah.
You never know. But it was very very interesting though. That was my experience. And next time I go in there, I'm definitely making jokes. definitely. Gotta make some type of jokes. Make it laugh.
They're probably cool. They're probably cool in
Yeah,
there.
I'm sure if they work in a sex place, bro, they have to be like real cool.
Of course,
though.
they gotta be.
Have to be real cool. There's no way you could be working.
Because they probably
there,
get so many weirdos that they probably like. It's probably a breath of fresh air. Somebody like cracks like a joke or
a
something.
joke
like
or
that.
yeah, about some shit. Yeah, man, I should have done that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, especially the review one. That one was in my head. Like
Yeah.
I was at the counter, bro. I'm looking at both of them.
You
I'm
wanted to
like-
say it so
I wanted
bad.
to say it so bad, bro. I was like, yo, yeah, any reviews on this? Like, you ever tested this out? But that would have been.
I'll be right back.
Yeah,
For real.
speaking of buffoonery, I'll never forget when I was younger, the first time I ever bought a condom, yo. Dude, it was the most awkward situation. Dude, like I'm at this one store and I bought it and I'm like gonna go pay for
Is
it.
that right, there, man?
No, I'm not putting the store name out there. But
Comms galore.
Comes galore.
No, I wasn't counting.
He wouldn't go on Comes galore.
No.
That's where I went though. That's where my story.
That's what it was. Okay.
Shout out to Comes galore. I'll take a sponsorship anytime y'all ready.
But nah, so like I'm gonna go pay for it, and I recognize the lady that's ringing me up. This is my 6th grade social studies teacher. I was like, oh hell no.
Wait, hold on. What if
she look?
what if what if she picked up a condom? She looked at you. She's like,
No, so the thing is,
you had Magnum. She looked at you. She smirked.
you gotta let me set it up. So I'm like, yo, I seen her, and I'm like, I hope she doesn't recognize me. Yo, literally said my name right when she saw me. I'm like, bro, how do you remember me? Like, yo, because I'm like,
You were one of only 3 black kids in the school.
Yeah, right.
They all remember us, bro. Like, if I see any of my teachers right now, they remember that.
Central Catholic?
no,
What do
it
you
was
want?
that white.
Oh, was that what?
But yeah, at the time we were all
we were
one
at
of
that
only
time.
3 black kids.
But
in
it
the
was just
school.
like, oh my god. I'm like, of course, the day I decided to do this happens, and I'm just like, yo.
That's all you bought though, is just condoms?
You didn't have to talk with her, bro. If I see one of my old teachers in there, bro, come on. I'd be like, yo, this whole time, you were really hiding this part of you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ask them, man. You gotta have a conversation. You gotta crack a joke, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? You see me in here and be like, oh, act like you never seen me. And I promise to say the same about you. Yeah, man.
It was just weird to me. I was just like, wow, of course this happens. Yeah, we just had a little small talk. That was it.
How you been? Imagine having how you been conversation over condoms. Oh,
How's
man.
everything? What are you doing now?
Great, fucking bitches.
Right.
You see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing.
Having fun, I see. Staying
You
protected.
should have been like, yo,
So, because the spot that I went to, they had like the 40 pack for like $14. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
40 pack for $14.
Yep.
trying to think.
Went to the dollar store?
Nah, I can't think of the spot.
Yeah, he knows what spot I'm talking about.
But I put everybody on.
Yeah, he
I put everybody
Is this like a little convenience store or something like
Nah,
that?
bro, big name store, bro.
yeah, it's
That
actually,
has a
I don't
40
know.
pack.
I don't know how it is now though. It might be different now. But at
it might
the
be a
time,
little bit more expensive.
It might be
now.
more expensive, but no, the
Back then?
spot, bro, the spot I used to go to very convenient because everywhere else you go, the condoms were always in front of the pharmacy and shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they could look at you while you're buying shit. I found the spot, Bed Bath and Beyond, back in the day.
Yeah.
When we
They
were
still condoms at Bed Bath
Bro.
Beyond?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I figured that shit out. I used to tell everybody. I was like, "Oh, it's in the back. You ain't got to be around nobody. I mean, obviously you gotta go to the counter and pay for it, but it's not like you looking through that shit around with anybody staring at you and shit." So, bro, they used to have it was like the 40 pack of Magnums and shit for like, it was like, damn, yo, that shit was cheap.
Yeah.
Dirt cheap, bro. Dirt cheap. And I used to go there and just buy a box. Yeah, man.
Like at fucking Bed Bath Beyond. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
bro. You would never think.
All the linens and shit.
Yeah. That shit was tucked
It was
in.
like right with like where the toothpaste and stuff was at.
Yeah, it's like right there. It's like lotion, out, toothpaste, condoms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all the lube and all the Vagicells, all the stuff around there. Yeah, man. But yeah, Bed Bath & Beyond, that was the shit back in the day. I don't know how much it is now, but you know what I mean.
Definitely not that.
Yo, if it's still
40
under
pack?
20, there you go.
They used to get I don't think they sell the 40 packs no more.
No, I don't think they make 40 packs. No.
It was like, now it's just max, what, like 32?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't need more than 32 anyway. I know y'all ain't fucking that much. But yeah, and I mean, speaking of, ladies is going to the girls' night conversation. Y'all ever, any of y'all girls ever been to those like dildo and vibrator parties that women be throwing? I forget what they call them.
Yeah. What are they called?
There's a name for it.
Yeah. There's a specific. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, you got a girl that ever been to? One of your girls?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
How about you? Nigga don't even know what it is.
No, I don't.
You don't know what the part? So essentially, like they have.
I think it's like a sensual party or some shit like that.
Yeah, I forgot
Some
what.
type of shit.
Yeah,
man.
but essentially in the party they have somebody who has like they sell all the like the sex toys and everything like that, and like they bring all the stuff, and like you have a huge group of friends and they basically just show off like all the products. So it'll be like vibrators, dildos, the lubes, and they'll just go through the line of products and be like, oh yeah, this does this, and show it off, and then you go order it after.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what it was called.
Yeah, I forget what the name of it. But we're going to girls' night. So as a dude, is it ever okay to go into a girls' night?
Are you invited or are you invited or?
That's probably the key
You
question.
can do both.
Well, if you're uninvited, oh hell no! What the hell's wrong with you? You mad weird if you do that.
That's weird.
Like, I don't even.
What if you really love your girl and you can't stand to be away from her?
If you're still uninvited, hell, that's still unacceptable. No, stay your ass home.
Or if you really love her though, and you can't be away from her for too long.
That's too bad.
And y'all always spend every
Figure
weekend
it out.
together.
Make her stay home then somehow, somewhere, but don't go.
Make her stay.
That's
home.
that's not your that's not your place.
This guy really isn't getting married ever.
My man said, you're gonna make her stay home.
If it's that serious that you can't be without her, you gotta convince her to stay home.
Then you're making your girl do anything. What if she wants to go out with the girls? So you're gonna make okay, explain to me how you're gonna make her stay home. I'm asking a question, bro. You said make her stay home.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
That's
making
very
anybody do
specific.
anything. Like if a girl is like, yo, I'm going, girl, yo, cool, I have fun.
But I'm saying, but you're saying, oh, why you can't? This person can't stand to be without them.
Yeah, there's some relationships like that. They really they're obsessive relationships where they, the person's they might be insecure, some shit like that. But I don't know about them relationships.
That's what I'm saying.
I just know there are those type of relationships.
That would be my suggestion to that person because I'm not like that either. But I'm just saying, you better figure a way out because if not, you're gonna be going crazy when she's gone. So that's on you.
So what if you were invited? You still wouldn't go?
Make her stay is crazy.
For a girl's night.
Yeah, like-
so me personally, if I was invited, would I say no? That's not my place.
Is that your place?
No.
So you're not going either way.
No, I'm not going. No, hell no. I'm staying in the house.
I mean, obviously, if you're not invited, you're not invited.
Yeah.
And even if I was invited, I still wouldn't go. Well, the furthest I would go, I was like, I would drive the girls to wherever they need to go. You know what I mean? Like if it was somehow it started like at the crib or where I was staying, I'd be like, they'd be like, okay, you guys, nobody has to drive. You don't have to take an Uber. I'll drive you to the restaurant or I'll drive you wherever you guys are going. I'll pick you guys up. That's no problem.
Chauffeur. All right.
Yeah. I mean, my girl's a part of it, so why not?
I agree with that. I'll do that. I'll be the chauffeur for the night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be at the bar. Holla at me if you need me. Bar across the street.
Bar across the street,
I'll
right?
be over there. You know what I mean? Let me know. You know what I mean? Anybody tries to do anything crazy to you, I'll pull up. Just call me.
Yeah.
I'll do that. But
I'm on standby.
But yeah, no, I'm with you guys. I mean, I wouldn't make nobody stay. That sounds crazy.
You can't be without me. You don't deserve to go out. You stay home.
But yeah, no, I've been in relationships where I've been invited to the girls' night, and it's always if you want to come, you could come. I'm always like, nah, I ain't never coming. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been invited to those, but I'm always cool, man. I'm never. It's not because to me the same way that we're like, I hate when like it's a guy's night and the one dude always brings his girl.
Mm-hmm. You don't want to be like.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that dude, even though like
That one dude.
And in those times, their friends always been like, "Oh no, we love George. Oh, he's awesome." Blah blah. But
in reality, they're like, they're not gonna be acting themselves. You know what I
I
mean?
want y'all to be like
Whatever
y'all talk about in them group chats. I know y'all group chats be as crazy as ours, dude.
Yep, exactly.
They're not gonna shake their ass like they would if you weren't there.
Exactly. I mean, if y'all want to do it while I'm there too, let me know.
Babe, cover your eyes.
For real, I'll be like peeking through that shit like, damn, I ain't know your freaking shake like that. Though. But nah, yeah, I can't do that though, man. I think it's type weird, but everybody's relationship is different. So for those really attached relationships, y'all do y'all thing, but I can't though. I'm cool on that.
Yo, isn't it like I've encountered women that they'll be in a relationship and they'll be like, yo, I've been with my man and he says I can't wear this to go out, or when I'm out they make me feel guilty for going out, and when I we get in an argument or something like that. Isn't that that's crazy to me, bro? That's insecurity, man. Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
feel like
oh, you can't wear that? Like, yo,
I feel like for me, if you get into a relationship, you should have those ground rules like set already.
He'll make him stay.
what do you mean ground rules set, bro? That's it, bro. That's your before she was with you, she was her own individual.
If you're gonna wear that, you're staying.
No, my thing is,
go back upstairs.
It's kind of like a respect thing. You know what I'm saying? So like for me,
explain.
Yeah,
please expound on it.
Here's an example. So it's like I've always said, like if I was in a relationship, my first question is like, all right, if we go out, right, and you're the type that likes to like be out in the club partying and you want to be dancing with everybody. Me personally, dancing is nothing.
Is that how you met her though?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
If you met her like that,
but dance with everybody. What is that like?
what does that mean?
What does that mean?
If she's with you, why would she be dancing with
Yeah,
everybody?
why would she be dancing with?
My thing is like dancing to me is nothing like it's just dancing. I don't take.
Oh, you be cool with your girl grinding on other dudes while you sitting at home playing video games?
I'm not gonna be at home. Oh no, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna be at home. That's number one. But let me continue making my point. So so I'm not gonna be at home. That's number one. But
Yo,
my thing is,
the stop and stare like George. He's like this. George.
Yo, someone's frozen like Sub-Zero, bro. What the fuck? Yo. It's like the computer need a reboot.
He's like, you be fine with that? He's like, nigga glitch.
Oh shit. My man froze.
Okay.
Holy shit.
I was waiting for your answer. Yo, that is hilarious, bro.
but
Shit.
chances are I'm not gonna be at home. But if I was at home playing my video games, as you said, I shouldn't have a problem with that. That's my whole thing, because it's like if I'm saying I'm not gonna have a problem with it, I should be able to trust you even when you're out by yourself.
Yeah, I agree.
I feel like because
we're talking
with the whole dances thing, there's a point where it gets to be too far. Now, if you letting the dude like do some type of stuff that I wouldn't approve of, meaning,
Hold on, you gotta explain that.
meaning like yo, if he like tries to kiss you and you start kissing him back, all right, that's your man's now.
So
Like, go ahead. Go ahead. No, say what you was gonna say.
if he's okay, so like me, right? You know what I mean? If I'm dancing, I'm like, you know what I mean, all in it. Like, so what if the dude is like all in it though? Like they staring at each other's eyes because when the reggae come on, you know the girls, you lean to the side when you dancing with her and she looking at you, you looking at her. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. That's nothing.
You cool with that? Oh hell no, you ain't gonna be cool with me dancing.
Wait. Fuzz.
I'm one of
like
them.
she's like they're on each other, bro, on the dance floor.
Like she let me hold her while I, you know what I mean? You see me in the club. You see me,
You
bro.
see them?
You see how I
You
get
see
down.
this dude?
You see how I get down, bro. They be with it. They be in it.
Right, you're fine with
They
that.
be in it more than me, and I gotta catch up.
Because there's always a catch to that. If I'm gonna allow that, I better be able to get that same treatment too. That's all I'm saying. If she is so like I said, it's gonna be a one-way street. So it's like if I'm allowing that for you,
What kind of open relationship is this, bro? This is so open, bro.
You are open relationship.
So you're gonna let her? You're cool with let her wear whatever she wants to wear to go out?
If she's gonna do it, he's gonna do it too.
that's just how I am.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
I was just
insane.
making sure, bro.
If you don't want me to have an issue with you doing something, it has to be the same way with me. So it's like if you want to dress some type of way and you don't want me to say nothing, cool.
It's different though because like women get a lot more revealing, bro.
Yeah. What you gonna do? You wanna wear a thong?
This guy's crazy.
She's gonna show a lot more cleavage. Her dress is gonna be skin tight, showing her ass off.
He's gonna wear his V-neck.
V-neck deep.
That's it, touching the belly button.
You can't wear that. Go upstairs. Change out of that.
Oh my!
The V-neck touching the belly button is crazy. Got the lint in the belly button.
That's wild, bro.
But yeah.
Made by Express.
Oh my god. Oh man, bro.
Yo.
Hilarious. Yo. Nah, I got you, yo. Everybody has anything though, man. Me, nah. The dancing thing, nah,
I
bro.
can't do that, bro.
Cause I ain't now. I'm not doing that. So
That's disrespectful.
hell yeah, bro.
That's considered cheating to me.
I always felt bad. You know the times we've been out and I'm dancing, like you be like, you want to dance with a girl and she's like, oh, I have a man, but then she still lets you dance anyway.
Yeah.
But them times I kind of feel bad because I'm like, damn, you doing this with me. It's like that nigga, he's at home
Yeah, he's chilling.
chilling.
He's probably texting you like, you have a great time,
Thinking
baby.
You one of them girls that don't dance with dudes and shit. But then you out here doing this though. You know what I'm saying? I only feel bad for a split second, but then when I get back into it, like I said, I gotta catch up because they be in it.
Yeah. But like for you, are you going to have that conversation? Like,
Oh, of course.
you're going to have that conversation early on, like set the ground rules?
I
I mean, that's only if it gets with a girl that's a partier though. That's, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like
If somebody's like that.
If that's what she's into, it's like, all right,
You gotta accept
you gotta
it,
be able
what
to,
you're saying.
yeah, but you gotta be able to put that. Like, there's a limit. Like, it's like if you pass that point, then it's just like, nah. This
So
ain't
like,
gonna happen.
so say like, I mean, it's hard now, but like hypothetically, say if you were going out with a girl for like 3 or 4 months, and she was like, "Oh, I'm going out with a girls' night, her first girls' night ever," would you feel insecure that she's going out with her ladies?
No.
Or would you have to have the talk about you don't dance with nobody?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, would you have to bring that up?
How you letting her know that though?
Like, or would you just completely trust her and be like, "Okay, she's gonna be doing her own thing"? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's just what it is. So, because it's just like I said. So it's like, no. What I'm saying,
The V-neck is crazy. My bad.
No, like I said, but like I'm pretty sure by that point, like we have like that thing.
The
set,
foundation
yeah,
set.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like, I feel like I should be able to like entrust you to be able to like go out, like be with your friends. Like, don't worry about me. I should be fine. But it's like if I'm going out with the guys, and we, like I said, you're gonna expect me to follow like that, have that same respect.
Word. If you
know what
grinding, I'm
saying?
grinding, baby. Stop playing.
But well, okay, so like, what she said, like, what if that girls' night happens and she comes back? She's like, "Yeah, like I danced with a couple of guys,
All right,
and I just want to let you know."
that's cool.
I want to be honest with you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like,
Are you cool with that?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, yo, go sleep at your crib. Yo. What are we talking
Right.
about?
Take your stuff out.
For real, yo. What are we talking about? Don't forget your toothbrush.
Like I said, I don't.
Like, you're not gonna feel that type of way.
I don't take dancing to be serious. That's my thing. That's just me though. That's me.
When there still be going on bitches. That's why.
So hold on. You say you don't take that serious. So another man's meat on her buns. That's not serious to you.
While looking in her eyes the way I'd be doing.
That's
With
not
them
that's not serious.
girls.
That's not serious. And then she comes home and she kisses you on your mouth.
The thing is,
And he's holding her hand.
So because
And then all you hear is,
the reason
I'm
I
still in.
I feel like, so, ladies and gentlemen, so the reason why I have this mindset is because I used to go out a lot.
Oh, shit.
And to me, like me dancing, because I used to dance with girls left and right, and like it was nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel the way I feel. That's what
You're
I'm
going to
saying.
change when you get with a girl that don't fuck with that shit, though. What happens then? She don't go out, but she don't want you doing it.
I have to respect that then.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
So would it be? So is it?
that's
Is
what I'm
it?
saying.
Let's go, let's
It's
go.
all about what's
So-
willing to be allowed. That's what
So
I'm
is
saying.
it? Is it different? So is it different if you said that? All right, you guys could dance with other people. What if you guys went to the club together and she was dancing with other people? Like, that's different, or is that the same?
Same.
Yeah?
If she finds somebody she want to dance with, cool.
In front of you, in front of your eyes.
And you cool with that? Yeah. Like if it's just, let's say you went on vacation, right? You went on vacation, you go to the club, and then y'all in the club, and she just be like, oh, I'm gonna go dance with him. You cool?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, you different. You different. You a better man than me, dog.
Yeah.
Because if I see somebody I want to dance with, you better not get mad then. That's all I'm saying.
They gonna be having competitions.
Yeah.
How many you bagging tonight?
Right.
That's crazy. Damn, yo. I mean, teachers don't know. Everybody's into some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, I couldn't do that.
That turns you on.
For real. I'd be like, ooh, I see the way you looking at him. Should look at me like that.
Right. I danced with 10 dudes tonight. Or danced with 2 girls.
Get back to, ooh, you know what? Y'all could turn that into some shit. Get back to the hotel, role play it. Mm-hmm. Be like, oh, you dance with that motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
How you think that made me feel standing over there? That's wild, though. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. Because like, when I'm like, you know, we go out with a girl and you in the club, I'm always like, nah, if you're going to dance, I'm going to dance with you, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, damn, bro. Never would have expected that, but thank you. Thank you. You know what I mean? But there's people doing different things out here, you know, like there's people like that, let their wives do it, whatever.
Yeah.
You know.
Full swinger mode and shit.
Full swinger mode. So we don't judge. Non-judgment podcast. You know what I mean? But hey.
But it's like I said, but like for me, yeah, if I say they start tonguing each other, but yo, he's taking you home. I don't know you no more.
Kissing a whole nother level.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
If she kisses another man in front of you, that's wild.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he's going home with you. That's it.
That's wild.
Would you storm off?
No.
Would you storm off?
You know Fawcett would storm off, bro. Come on.
Like if you saw it from afar, would you just like just walk off?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna make a scene. I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah.
Damn.
She's gonna be like, "Why you left?"
I'm not responding.
Why
You know what you did.
I didn't do anything. You know it was okay.
Nah, I didn't say that was okay. Like I didn't say that was okay.
What if you guys never talked about it?
What if you step in the club and y'all never talked about it?
Yeah,
Well, like that is that situation.
Yeah, what if you talked about the dancing part, but you never talked about that part?
So I would be mad, but I would have to take that L because I didn't.
My man said take that L. Oh man.
Right. And she woke up the next morning, she had a big bump on her lip.
Yeah, a bump. You saying?
Nah.
It's your fault though.
I know. But I was like, I didn't know you got down like that. Like, I'll take the L, but I gotta go too. Nah.
Oh shit, that's wild, bro. All right, man. I mean, me, I wouldn't. I can't do that. Yeah. What about you, bro?
I'm good. Nah, I'm good.
But the wearing. Oh, back to the original.
Yeah. Back to the original point though.
The original point.
No. Girls' night. That's for the girls.
That's girl for the girls.
Yeah,
what was the other shit? It was the wearing anything.
Wearing anything to go out, or just like when they're out, just like when you come back, you're jealous and you just starting fights and stuff like that. Like you start a fight because that person went out.
Yo.
Yeah.
If I'm on vacation at the beach with my girl or something, I'm like, yo, you can wear a fucking tape. I'm with you, yo. I don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yo, if I'm with a bad bitch, you gotta let her be a bad bitch, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta embrace that. Like that insecurity when it comes to men, and not like saying like, oh, you can't wear this, or you can't go here without me, or you can't, like, bro, like just let her rock out, man.
Yeah, rock out, yo.
That's you. Like at the end of the day, that's
exactly.
You shouldn't feel no type of way about what she's wearing.
Show your shit, man.
Yeah.
That's how I'll be. I'll be like, yo, you wear whatever. Yo, you wear a piece of string if you want. As long as they don't kick you out.
Yeah, exactly.
You good.
Right, buns out.
Yeah, all that shit, man. You good. But, you know, I don't know about the whole dancing with somebody. If you got your buns out, you ain't dance with nobody. Nobody's even allowed to bump into you. Snuffing somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
meat on my girl's buns.
Word, yo.
That breaks my heart just thinking about it.
That ass, yo.
Right.
Now we breaking somebody's heart, yo.
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Yo, we got the title. Would you rather?
Yeah. All right. So would you rather marry the first person you ever slept with, or work at your first job forever?
Marry the first person, yo. Fuck that job, bro. Hell no.
What was your first job ever?
What, bro? The fucking
Oh yeah, the Indian spot, right?
The Indian spot.
I hated that shit, man.
You couldn't do that forever.
Hell no, man. What?
Do you remember you remember the first person you slept with? But you, like, what porn? of her life is she now? Like, is she in a good stable spot?
Probably not. Yo, chick was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Years down the line, she was nuts. So.
She was nuts. Okay, but you would marry her.
Over that job? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'll deal with that over like, no, bro. Absolutely, man. Like, I would definitely.
That's a crazy question.
Yeah, man. But and I don't know what's going on, but I just know, all right, so. Yeah, that happened early on. And then I think like it was like maybe like sophomore year in high school. Goddamn chick fucking snitched on me, son.
Snitched on you?
Yeah, so one day in this one class, man.
Oh boy.
I was sitting near the cabinets, right? I'd be digging around shit. Found all the quizzes and tests for the class.
Yeah.
For the whole entire semester, bro. Already from like past semesters. Already answered and all that. The teacher used to keep copies in there. So I had every test quiz, I had all the answers. Right? So like whenever he would leave the room, if we're taking a test or some shit, tell the whole class.
Yeah, all the answers.
I would give everybody all the answers and shit. So I'm passing, look, fucking straight up like 100% in that class, bro. And she got upset the one day, and bro, she snitched on the kid. I came to class. I seen a couple of my boys that I used to pass the answers to, just sitting there. Nobody else in the class. I'm like, what the fuck? And I go in, and he's like, yo, giving all of y'all zeros. I know what you guys have been doing, blah blah blah. And I'm the one that was getting the shit, so he's like, you definitely getting a zero for this class, this and that. Yeah, man. And it was her.
She whack.
Yeah, bro.
She mad whack for that.
Damn. So you married a snitch?
Snitch.
Yeah.
I would. Over that job? Come on, man.
What was your first job ever?
Domino's.
Say, hates that job to this day, bro.
So what would you
He
do?
won't even eat Domino's pizza.
Marry the first woman you ever slept with, or
It's tough, man.
Why? Why is it tough? Tell us why it's tough. Explain both.
Because that girl, I mean, she's cool and all, but like,
Explain. I just explain mine, yo.
I don't want to go too deep into it, but
She ain't listening.
yeah,
which is true. That's true. But yeah, nah, she was a mess, yo. Like,
A mess how?
like she was a mess. Like when you hit it, or she was a mess after.
no. Like everything going on around her was a mess. That's the thing. So yeah,
In what way?
me and her still cool though, but
If it's that tough, bro. I know you hate Domino's for a passion, bro. Like you got a passion. You hate them.
It sounds like he hated the poon too. So
My man touching everything.
nigga just said that like 20 times,
Bro, man, son, that question is that hard, yo? Oh,
nah, I'd probably have to marry her.
Yeah.
Fuck Domino's. Nah, she. Yeah,
man say you don't want to rescue her. Is that deep?
yeah.
Damn. Feel for you though. You look like you really think about some shit in your head. What about you, bro?
Shit, my first job ever. I worked at Dorning Park for like 2 months and I quit. And then the chick I married, the chick that I slept with first ever. I would probably work at Dorning Park. Like Dorning Park is just like work a couple months. They're out of season, right? Have a couple months off and then work again. I was a games operator, bro. So like I was working like the basketball shootout, all that bullshit. So like that's chill. You're just standing up a lot.
I'd rather do that.
I'd rather do that. Yeah, I'd rather do that because I think back then, she probably doesn't listen to the podcast either. But I think back then that girl I slept with, she was like considered like a whore. So you know, like
She's probably cleaned up now, bro.
Yeah, she just had a baby and stuff like that. So congrats to her.
Well, shout out to her, man.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Shout out to you and the kid.
Yeah.
Oh, she's married?
I don't know if she's married, but she might be engaged, but she's a nurse and she got her little family and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Yo, shout out to her, yo. Round of applause. From a hoe to a housewife, baby. That's what life is about. Full circle, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't know what she's into these days. Her and her husband might celebrate some things.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what? Because she was into the minorities and
she not no more.
No.
That's a normal thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you're listening, you wouldn't know this, man. But when they're younger, though, they fuck with the black and the you know, and the Spanish. But as soon as it's time to get married, You already know the rest.
I actually know somebody like that too. That's crazy,
Bro, I know a lot of people like that, man. You see them, you wouldn't even think.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even think they was ever, but they used to, you know. God damn. Anyway, they used to be the best of them. All right, let's get into some of the small topics. We're going to have you heard topics. For anybody listening, have you heard is anybody that's new to this? Have you heard topics? It's just we run through some of the smaller topics that we've seen throughout the week. Just so you know, we're not here for 10 hours talking about podcasts. So, first one is the Super Bowl, man. Whack. My Eagles lost, man. As I know.
Do we have a boo button or
no?
What's this? There you go. My Eagles lost. Very sad. Very saddening. I still think it was a bullshit call. It's very routine. That happens literally on every single play in the NFL. And you know what? That play literally happens on every single level of football. Are you talking about high school? Even flag. Talking about flag, high school, football, anything, NFL, college, all that happens in all levels on literally every single play. That same thing. But they called it. And that ball was way over that boy's head.
That's what I'm saying. It was
chance.
completely out of
My whole thing
reach.
is, if you don't call that type of shit, bro, like, you know, in the NBA, why like the last 2 minutes, they like kind of let them play. Get a little more physical, you know? To decide a Super Bowl, that's a regular season call on a Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
To decide a game, even if you did that in a regular season, people will be going crazy. To decide a game on a play like that is crazy to me, bro.
And it happened so quick. Regardless if he held or not, Juju was not getting to that
He
ball,
was not
bro.
getting to that ball, man. Juju's too slow.
He was not getting into that ball. But yeah, to make that call in that juncture of the game
It's insane, bro. Like the game was going so good. That game was so good.
It was a perfect game until that point.
That's the type of you kind of like it feels like, and that's the thing too. A lot of people I know that even didn't want the Eagles to win or hate the Eagles. Cowboys fans were like, "Yo, damn, it's fucked up. Like it's fucked up that the game had to end like that." You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans just watching were just like, "Oh, we don't want the Eagles to win, but it's fucked up that it had to end like that."
Okay, you think about it. With 3rd and 6, they don't complete that pass. They go score and field goal. Philadelphia still has 2 timeouts. What at that time it was like a minute
and a half,
minute 49 or something like that left on the clock. Like that's still some time to operate, get into field goal range. Like that's what I think everybody was like. Everybody wanted. You know what I mean? Like,
but you know, NFL was like, yo, nah. Pat Mahomes, my boy.
Yeah, Pat Mahomes.
For all this shit being talked about with the, you know, the trolling shit that dude did, talking about the script and shit. Clearly, he's not scripted, but if you ever watch the Tim Donaghy shit on Netflix, right?
NBA shit.
The NBA shit.
What the hell is it called again?
Anyway, it's on Netflix. I forget the name too.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's on Netflix. Watch that shit. You could literally control any game with a ref. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no script in the NFL. Them players are playing for real. But if you want to sway a game a certain way, come on, your momentum is everything in that shit. That type of call at that type of time, everybody knows it should never be called. Yeah. That should never be called, bro. Like you didn't call that. You telling me you could go look at every single play in that game alone, and that's the time you want to call that play?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, when they slow down the replay, it looks worse than it was. But game time speed, it happens so quick. It was
tugged on him. Dude, turn around.
It happened like in a millisecond.
Like Andy Reid said, Juju's faster on TikTok than he is in person.
It's the Untold series on Netflix, by the way. That's what
Untold. Go watch the Tim Donaghy. That man, you influence games by the refs, not by the players, yo. Don't tell the players shit. Just make the refs do the work. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know if y'all noticed while I was quiet on the subject. I took an L that day. After the event was over, passed out. Missed the whole Super Bowl.
This guy woke up at 11:30. He was like, "Yeah,
I realized I was like, yeah, games are."
My man said I'll be there in an hour. We were there. I was like, yo, where's Foster?
I thought you watched the Grizzlies game. I was like, yeah, I'm stuck. I'm gonna be stuck inside.
I mean, I tried to watch it and I was just passed out. I was done, yo.
Man, we're done from the night before.
Yeah, it was out till like 3 a.m. And then I was running on 2 hours of sleep.
I took a nap too, though. But my nap was only a half hour, though. Took a half-hour nap, woke up,
power nap.
Yeah, that's right. Yo, you gotta get used to them power naps, bro.
Yeah, I can't do that.
This nigga need full 8 hours,
Right.
or else I can't function.
No naps. I need sleep.
Power naps. I do that shit. 20 minutes. Like I work if I'm tired. Like when I used to work nights, if I was tired.
So what happened? So you woke up and then what?
I had to do all the running around, getting ready.
No, at 11 when you woke up
You
at
went back
night.
to sleep, bro. He slept.
Went back to sleep?
Oh no, I just went back to sleep. There's no point in staying up.
Man, I slept for 13 hours.
You slept for that long? That's a long time to sleep.
Not
real.
about, I mean, I was exhausted, bro. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, yo, the night before when we had the bar, this guy was sleeping standing up, bro.
No, it wasn't that.
That was
He
tired.
was falling asleep standing up.
He was.
He was
And I had been up since like I had been up since like 4 o'clock.
I work. Yo,
4 o'clock p.m. or 4 o'clock a.m.
No, a.m. because I worked.
So you worked 4 a.m. to 12 p.m. and you didn't sleep,
I didn't sleep. Nah,
and then you just went out at night.
I went out with them. I was out there. I didn't get home till like 3. I didn't even sleep comfortably. I slept on my chair just so I knew I'd be able to wake up. Because if I would have laid down, I wasn't getting up on time. I'll say that right now.
You slept in your chair?
Yeah, like my office chair. I slept in that.
That's crazy. This guy. Yo, you just be doing funny ass shit, bro. Yo, set an alarm, bro. What?
I did. No, I did. And no, but I'm just saying,
yo, I got a loud ass.
Wait.
I have this alarm.
You
It's
slept
loud as shit.
like.
Is the one that inclined back?
no. It doesn't incline back.
So tell me how you
I slept on it like this.
Wait, and he slept. Wait, that was at night when you slept, or that was the Super Bowl you overslept?
No, at night. No, at night. The night before the event.
No wonder you fell asleep at the Super. Yo, no wonder you fell asleep during the Super. Bro, you should just went to bed comfortable, bro.
You say you weren't gonna wake up. You're gonna sleep through.
But
your
you know,
alarm.
you know though. You know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know,
I
it's like me, I can go to sleep 2 hours, boom, I'm popping up. And when it's time to get up, I'm up. That's how I am. If I gotta be up in an hour, I'm up, yo. Cause I got this alarm. One of my alarms, I put it far away. It's the loudest shit.
You have to get up.
No sleeping through that. I gotta get up to go.
Sometimes you just sleep through your shit though.
That's when I don't set that alarm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's when you just have like your phone or something like
I
that.
just got my phone. I'll sleep through that shit. But like that alarm, bro, ain't no sleeping through that shit. Man. Ain't no way. That's crazy, bro. But anyway, let's talk about the halftime show of the. What y'all think about the halftime show?
What'd you think?
I mean, after her not performing for so many years, I don't know. It was obviously nobody knew she was pregnant again. You saw the belly, she's pregnant. I saw all the memes going around. Like people are like, "Oh, this is what you were expecting Rihanna to do." Like she was on the break dancing on her belly and stuff like that.
I saw that.
Yeah, like all that stuff like that. But I don't know. It was just mediocre to me.
I just wanted to shout out Rihanna and ASAP on their second child, by the way.
Should I do the joke? Twitter's crazy, yo. Dude said 2 babies and no ring. Rihanna's just like the rest of y'all. Anyway, shout out to them though. But I thought that shit was a dud, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just like
no.
It was just there.
It was a dud. Like and I it's not even Rihanna's fault. I think the way they made it, like, you know what I'm saying, the hype, it made you have expectations.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm expecting it to be like, yo, this crazy, it's about to be nuts. She's about to put on a crazy ass show, and she's not moving. I'm like, when it comes to as soon as, you know what I mean?
Just leg work and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and like the aesthetic. I mean, going up and stuff like that. I don't know. It was just lackluster. Like all around.
I heard it was pretty basic for all the expectations.
It
She's
was.
pregnant, bro.
I mean, I get that. What I'm saying. I'm just going for what everybody else says. Obviously, I didn't see it.
They had like no special guests too. I mean, I the hype was her not performing. You know what I mean? Like her not performing for so long. Like, oh, this is the first time she performed in 9 years. Like everybody has to come see this.
And then ASAP gonna fuck it up.
Right. Yeah.
Leave it to niggas to fuck shit up, man.
Like she just had that first baby in May.
Yeah. I just seen that baby's on they put the baby on Vogue.
Yeah. Yeah, that cover.
So,
all
coming.
the females are posting that on their story.
But to me, it's just like, yo, like that halftime show was ass, bro. I'll be honest. But that's not, like I said, not her fault. It was my expectations. What like I said, expectations leads to disappointment. I have put a lot of expectations on it because I'm like, Rihanna, if anybody know, I'm a huge Rihanna fan. I've said it on here multiple times. So I was expecting it to be like it's about to go crazy.
Right.
And then when she came out, and as we're watching it, everybody's like, yo, I think she's pregnant. And then when she was supposed to whine on one of the songs, she ain't whine. I was like, nah, yeah, she pregnant. It's a dud. It's a dud, bro. I was like, nah, this ain't it. I ain't fucking with it. Yeah. So I didn't enjoy it. I think the shit was trash, but the ladies loved it. So that's all that matters.
And the thing is, like, nobody's talking about it anymore. Like, usually the more memorable ones, like, everybody's talking about it a couple days after.
All they talking about is her paying tribute to Kanye.
Yeah, like, a couple days before, like, even the day after, it was just like, nobody was talking about it. You know what I mean? Like, usually there's still that buzz, that hype around it.
So it wasn't nothing like last year.
All right. You know why, though? Because most of the people that watch football is dudes, right? A lot more women watch it during this time because it's now become a thing. It's like an event. Basically the whole world is watching.
Yeah.
But it's still a lot more dudes watching the game regardless. This is not one that had any of us like talk about really. Like it was just like, oh, she's pregnant. That's like where most of the takeaway was. Rihanna was pregnant. Yeah. Before that, bro, my group chat with the fellas, they posting Rihanna like, oh, it's about to get crazy. Da da. Right. As soon as you realize she's pregnant, that shit shut down the whole conversation. It's like, all right, she's pregnant, and that halftime show was a dud.
She's not doing anything. No special guests.
No special guests. No nothing. Like to me, if you pregnant, bring special guests in.
They could have helped.
That's what I'm saying.
They could have helped carry.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you probably had to. I don't know. You needed that.
They probably felt like Rihanna was a big enough name where she didn't really need.
And that's what I'm saying.
No, yeah, she big enough when she's not pregnant.
That's true.
Wine for me, baby. I want to see you slow wine. Yeah. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is. Though I thought that shit was trash. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
it was trash.
Commercials are trash too.
Yeah, commercials are whack. A lot of shit that had to do with nothing.
Yeah, but I know that one commercial got everybody. That Tubi commercial.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about? It's like they showed they showed the commentators real quick, and it looked like the TV was like turning channels.
Everybody thought like the TV was changing channels, like somebody was like messing with the remote.
Yeah, but it was a commercial. Yeah. So like everybody was like saying like that commercial like tricked people.
Oh god.
I know there was another one with like Kevin Hart, Lisa Leslie, and like the Undertaker.
Sounds terrible.
I did not see that one.
I didn't see that one either. The only reason why it even popped in my head is because I seen the picture like a few months back. I'm like, yo, it's such a random ass picture. Like, why are they all together? And it all.
I don't know if they ever showed that one.
Sounds terrible.
No, they did.
They did.
They did. I saw it on Twitter. That's why I was like, oh, that picture makes a lot more sense now. There was a whole commercial now.
Commercial. Well, see, you can't remember it, so it wasn't really memorable. So.
Exactly.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's probably the feeling a lot of people get.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
They're probably trying to describe the commercials, and they're like, they can't really describe it because it's like.
The only one I remember is the Blue Moon one. That's because the motherfuckers is fighting over two different beers and then Blue Moon. That's it. That's all. That's the only commercial I remember.
So pretty much from what I got out of it was like the game was really good. Everything else around it was just
no. 90% of the game was good.
Yeah.
My bad.
Trash.
The final 2 minutes was trash. So for all football lovers, everybody agrees.
Yeah. I mean, once the game finished, I left.
Shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs because you know what I mean. Y'all won regardless. I'm an Eagles fan, but we lost. A loss is a loss regardless. And at the end of the day, I don't even blame the refs. I blame my defense because they couldn't stop a simple motion play
in the second
bumps.
I heard the Chiefs, they couldn't be stopped in the second half.
Every drive was simple motion play. Very simple. Motion set the guy in, let the guy run back out, catch the ball, run to the end zone. It's literally the simplest motion play, bro.
Damn.
And our quarterbacks just left them wide open. They did it once on one side. They drove down again and did the exact same play again on the other side, bro. It was sickening to watch. Because I'm like, put me in the game. I would have stopped that shit. But it is what it is, though. The next thing, Cam Thomas, he got fined, was it 40 racks?
Yeah.
40 racks for saying no homo. We own this, so I ain't going to get charged for shit. But I think that's ridiculous. And the times that we're in, that's ridiculous. I get it. I do get it. But it's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
I hear you.
I mean, I mean, not making an excuse. He's a young guy, right? Doesn't know any better. The first time, like, he wasn't even playing. He wasn't even getting any PT before that, right? Getting on the camera for the first time, and I don't know, God knows how long, right? He's just a young kid, just talking talking
the way he normally would talk with amongst his friends.
Exactly.
That's all he did.
Exactly. So
I agree with y'all, but the punishment fits because it was a few years back. Nah, it was a few years back.
You wanted them.
No,
You wanted them.
Yo, Nikola Jokic got fined for doing the exact same thing.
he said no homo.
He said no homo, and they fined him $25K for it.
He
But it was
said
a few years
25,
back.
but
Why $25K for
It was
him?
a few years back. That's why. This was like 2017, 2018.
So why 25 and 40 now?
It's probably changing times. I don't know, but like I said, like I agree with y'all. Like don't get it twisted, but I'm like they've already addressed this before.
All right,
And people
pause.
still
Next
going.
time, yo,
Just say pause.
just say pause.
Yeah.
Means the same thing.
It needs to say, yeah, and it's not.
He said no homo. Like, bro,
But you know what I mean? Like you said, yo, he's not used to talking on the mic.
he's
man.
not. He's not.
Yeah, man.
That guy,
And that's
some-
and the 40,000 for him is gonna hit different because literally
Yeah, he's not getting paid that much.
He's not getting paid
Well,
that much.
he's getting paid that much, but not, compared to the other guys.
Yeah,
that's probably like a couple game checks for him, to be honest.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's fucked up, man.
yeah. But like some of those guys, they shouldn't be in front of the mics because
Media training.
I remember
Or they probably just need training.
bro. I
on
remember
how
when
to address the media.
D Rose came in the league. This guy sounded like dumb as fuck. So stupid. Talking about, like you heard those stories of him being at
in Memphis.
and
Yeah.
people taking. I don't know if it was in Memphis, but no, I think when he was in high school, somebody took
yeah.
his SATs from him. Somebody took his SATs from him. I'm sure that happens all the time, but he's one of those people who got caught, right? Like,
Yeah.
these guys aren't really like, some of these guys aren't really like educated like that. And just, it shows in the interview process.
And he just thought he was talking to his boys, man. That's all it was.
I mean, his boy was standing right there too. Spencer Dinwiddie was right there, but
I mean, he did say some shit that was plausible, OD plausible.
he's like, we got some good looking dudes.
Yeah. I'm sure he knew he was about to say no right off that.
Yeah.
Because when you know the one thing, especially with us, like when you about to say something, you already know what's coming behind it. You already know the pause is coming behind
Do you
it.
think? Do you think he said that because his man was standing right next to him? Like if he was by himself, solo.
As a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like his man was like Spencer was right there, and he was like, "Yo, like he just had like he naturally said it compared to like if he wasn't by himself."
I think if he was by himself, he would have been talking differently to the reporter. But you get that though. Like it's like where you could be at work where you talk like to your management one way.
Yeah, of course.
But when you're around your boys and you talking to management, it's a little different because you forget like, oh shit, can't be saying that.
Put on a
You know
different
what I mean?
tone in your voice and all that. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. So yeah, it sucks for the boy, but
Shout out to Cam Thomas though.
He gotta learn.
The first not the first, but one of the youngest to drop 40 games in a row. 40-point games.
Yeah. Yeah, just say pause next time, bro. Yeah. You be all right.
or just be like, oh, homo. What they gonna do then?
Right. Just say all homo and then come out as
Be like, yo, let me get my 40 back.
right.
Yo, man, that might be the way to go.
Yeah,
Be
that's
like,
what I said.
yo, we're gonna try. Come out the closet, man. Get your money back and we go, yo. Look what they doing to
If
me.
you really want that 40 back though.
Or if you really want that 40 back.
If it's that important to you.
NBA trades. So we got Durant went to
Phoenix.
went to the Valley.
Yeah.
And then we got Kyrie went to
The Mavs.
went to the Mavs, and who else we got? Is that it? That was just the big ones.
Those are the really big ones.
Yeah.
All right. What your thoughts on that, man?
Man. KD, that's crazy that KD like
Got his wishes.
Got
But
what
like-
he wanted in the end.
but like we'll get to KD, but like Kyrie, bro, like the owner must have really hated him because his destination was to go to the Lakers. Like he wanted to go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
And they sent him to the Mavs, like but KD wanted to go to the Suns and he got his wish. You know what I mean?
So, all right. So what
That
I'm guessing
owner
is, so what
he's a piece of shit.
he is, but what I'm guessing is because KD decided, all right, we're gonna try it out. He did his best, it didn't work, so it was like, all right, we'll just send you to where you wanted to go. Then that's what I'm guessing.
Fuck off.
I mean,
The
like
whole Kyrie situation, like he was way out of pocket. And how they handled
first of all, the fact that James Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant only played like 26 games together.
I heard it was like 16.
Something even lower, right? Is beyond me. That's crazy, bro. To think about they all want to play with each other and nothing even came out of there.
Yeah,
that's like probably like the biggest disappointment
over a vaccine. Go freaking figure. But anyway,
but what I think it would if they were in a state that didn't require a vaccine, it would have been all different, bro.
Oh, completely.
It would have been different because it would just been about basketball. It wouldn't have been about all that.
Yep.
And I'm sure Katie got tired of Kyrie's, Kyrie going through that with all the media attention, and James got tired of going through all that media attention with Kyrie too. So I'm sure it was a lot, bro. But yeah, Katie on the Phoenix Suns is dangerous. Chris Paul,
if they're healthy.
Yeah. Chris Paul, 37. You know how he is in the playoffs. I can't rely on him. He's the biggest flake in playoff history. Devin Booker, bro, that hamstring injury. You know how the hamstring injury is, bro. Like, regardless if you heal up from it, like it's still gonna it's gonna take that one time for you to tweak it for you to be out another 3-4 weeks.
James Harden always dealing with that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm. And then obviously Kevin just coming back after All-Star break from his thing.
That was my whole thing because my friend, he's like the biggest Suns fan. I'm like, I understand you're excited, but like, yo, relax. You got to pay attention to what's really going on. You got 4 dudes on the team that's making like max money. What the hell is y'all got around them? Like your bench is dry now because you pretty much gave up everybody to get KD in the first place. I'm like, you're just praying that everybody stays healthy. That's the whole thing. If they can all stay healthy, then you got something to be excited about. But I see Chris Paul always hurt. Devin Booker's always hurt. KD's always hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
and then you got DeAndre Ayton, who don't even want to be there. That's the other thing, too. So I'm just like, yo, you know what? Hopefully it works out for y'all. That's it. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, they're going to fill out that roster, but I think they just signed Terrence Ross. The Orlando Magic waived him, so they picked him off waiver. So that's a good pickup. But
so other team looks stupid in this situation too. The Timberwolves. You really gave up all that for Rudy Gobert, and look at what the Nets had to give up. The Suns had to give up to get KD. Y'all look crazy.
Different situations, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The KD probably demanded that shit. He was like, yo, y'all gotta get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And y'all want to get something back.
Bro, KD's top 3 player in the fucking planet, galaxy.
Yeah, I hear you.
It's different.
Compare
him and Rudy Gobert is different, bro.
No. What I'm saying is they didn't get as much back as what Utah got.
Because it's time, but you gotta think about the time frame though. They had a short amount of time to get to trade him. Because I'm sure KD went in there and was like, yo, I'm never gonna re-sign. Mm-hmm. So I want to get something out of me. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they don't have to resign because he's literally on his second contract right now. Like, he's already locked in.
He has 3 more years left on
You still want to be, if he comes into the season again doing the same shit he did this year, which was, yo, get rid of me. You know what I'm saying? Trade me. Like, you could come in next season saying the same shit.
Yeah, you go in the offseason and be like, yo, I'm out.
Then you're going to have to figure that shit out again. Or, yo, the deadline is coming. Let's figure it out right now. And then,
I think the Mavs took a big, the Mavs didn't really give up like that crazy amount, but I don't think Kyrie, at this point of Kyrie's career, he doesn't want to be in Dallas.
I don't even think that's gonna work out over.
I don't think it's gonna work out, bro. I don't think it's gonna work out. Like Dallas, out of all places,
they'll finish the season out and then that's it.
Yeah, I think he's gonna end up in LA.
Yeah,
he's gonna Alabama, LA.
Go to LA, man. He's gonna do his thing.
Yeah. After what I saw the other night when they was playing and they had to get that last shot off of him and Luka was just passing it back and forth. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Westbrook. Forgot. We talking about LA. We forgot Westbrook, yo. Westbrook got traded off that shit.
Yeah, he got traded to Utah. He's going to be bought out.
Most likely, that's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, he's probably going to be bought out.
And they're saying he's either going to go to the Clippers or the Bulls.
Bulls, or like Heat were like interested in him and stuff like that.
So the only team for him, all right, so it depends on what he wants. If he wants a chance at a ring, you go to LA. But if you want to play your style, you go to Chicago. Because the guy that's the coach in Chicago was his coach in OKC when he was getting all them triple doubles.
Yeah.
So
he ain't got it in him no more.
No.
He tired. His knees hurt. That's what happens, man. Yo, when you one of them type of players, as time goes on, bro, you don't develop a shot, you fucked. Because when your body breaks down,
he had
broken.
When he was in OKC, bro, he had that little 15-foot like pop-up jump shot. Remember, you go a million miles an hour and just pull up on top of the key. He had that.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
he just doesn't anymore. He just doesn't hit it consistently enough. And his athleticism is wearing down, bro. I've seen so many times where he's exploded to the basket and like he goes to elevate, and he just doesn't have that lift anymore. He'll just miss like a layup. Like he'll just leave the ball right there on the rim because it's like he'll go try to dunk it, and he realizes like his body like realizes like, oh, so you're too high up.
Same thing I've been telling people, yo, John, your boy better develop a shot.
No, he has a shot.
Barely.
What do you mean barely?
Barely.
He's shooting like 35% this season. He's been improving every season.
All right, man, we'll see.
Oh, all right, you're right. We will see.
We'll see. That boy's gonna be a Westbrookian.
Nah, he won't be.
John Wallian.
Nah.
Yeah, John Wall. John Wall got traded back to the fucking Rockets, bro, and got waived again. Where does he go?
The career ender, bro. It's over. It's over, dude. Him.
What y'all say? We find in the West, right? I still feel that way.
Nah, they gotta get
if you saw my pin tweet,
they gotta get rid of your boy.
I'm not taking it down because I still feel the
they
same
gotta do
way.
something about your boy though. What's his name?
Who, Dylan Brooks?
Yeah.
Oh nah, I'm done with him. I've been for.
They gotta do something about him, bro.
Yeah,
he's
out of
reckless, bro.
He's a menace, bro.
Well, he is complete menace.
Did you see that clip of him?
Yeah.
Fucking punching
the ball, bro.
Like, Mike Conley.
Yeah, I'm like, what's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, to see my whole thing with him is like,
Like you gotta have that dude that gets physical. You know what I mean? Like the Warriors got Draymond.
It has to be
like
controlled,
that.
though.
But you gotta control yourself,
his
bro.
problem is he thinks he's better than what he actually is. That's his problem. So like you pay attention. Like for me, I feel like the hierarchy of like just shooting, it should be Ja, obviously. Then it should be Desmond Bane, then Jaren Jackson, and then Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks will sit there and try to force 20 shots a game. Like, dude, you're not like that. Like, relax.
But who's gonna say something to him? Probably gonna punch everybody in the
They
face.
they don't have any veteran leadership there.
No, and then the
room.
problem is the guy that's the
problem.
superstar is sitting there co-signing his BS too.
Because
Ja has
you're
to be the one to be like, yo, he needs to relax.
Because your superstar think he gangster too, bro.
Yeah, but like
No, it's not even about being
I was
gangster.
I was watching something though. Like I think the TNT guys were talking about it. It's like you can't expect your best player to also be a leader as well. You can't. It just some guys aren't just natural leaders, bro.
Which is true.
Yeah,
like Kevin Durant.
Ja's not a natural leader, bro.
You know what I mean? Like some guys have both. Some guys are just talented players and they just go out there and they play ball and then they're just a teammate. But they're not good leaders. They're not good locker room guys, bro.
Exactly.
And maybe he's just not one of those guys who gets a group of guys to get around him.
Exactly.
And he's so young too.
That's
Like
what I'm saying, they're very young. Because I don't think anybody on that team's over 30 right now. The oldest is like Steven Adams. He's 29.
yeah, you had Danny Green. You had Danny Green in the locker room, but you traded him away. So
Yeah.
Bunch of knuckleheads.
Which was always going to be the plan anyway.
yeah,
Come on, yo.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fight Unc, yo.
yo, Memphis Grizzlies. Sign Faustinus.
To be the guy that does the warm up talks.
Yeah, send him to a 10-day
For real, yo.
2-way contract.
Just to teach you how it should be
Yeah,
done.
that whole Shannon
They
Sharp
need locker room help. You be the locker room guy.
That whole Shannon Sharp situation, like I've been past that point now.
Bunch of pussies to me, yo. Unc was about to take the whole team, man.
Right.
No, so my whole thing is right. So
This have you heard?
so my whole point about that is right. So I have no problem with fans wanting to talk crap. Don't get mad when somebody say something back to you. That's my whole thing. You paid that seat. You made that decision to do it. Say what you said.
Who said what? What were we talking about? Talking about Unc?
Yeah. No, what I'm saying. Nah, I'm just saying. But it's like you can't because LeBron will get somebody thrown out for saying something to him. I'm like, but you sitting there wilding.
LeBron gets people thrown out for saying derogatory shit.
Yeah, they be wilding, bro.
They be wilding.
They be wilding.
Racial shit.
Yeah, they be saying crazy shit. Like, I'll kill you. Or they'll be like, I'll kill your family or some shit like that.
Shit like that. It's like off the wall shit. Like talking shit. That's normal.
That's
like you
different.
seen that shit happen. Like motherfuckers. Like, there's been times LeBron been talked to, and he's talking to somebody while he's playing. He make a shot and he'll turn around and talk back to him.
Right.
That's different. That shit talking is different.
That's fine. But I'm just saying. But if you're gonna talk crap, you can't get mad when somebody talk crap back to you.
But he
That's
told
what I'm
him,
saying.
come here and say it to my face. That's me. My thing is, yeah, let's talk. We could talk shit back and back. But if you say some wild shit while you're walking away, that's what Dylan Brooks was doing. You saying wild shit while walking away. Nah, bro, turn around. Come here. Say it to my face. I'm standing right here.
And and correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Shannon Sharp like say like you're too small or something like that?
Small, bro.
And then Brooks took it to another level and was like fuck you or some shit like that.
Right, so,
and like he took it there,
my
bro.
whole thing is There's two sides of
So
the
he'd be
story.
like, fuck me, no, fuck you.
Fuck me, fuck you.
The problem is everybody got one side of the story. Hilarious. You know what I'm saying? To me, everybody got one side of the story. We only got what Shannon's point of view, like what it was. Nobody asked Dylan Brooks what was really said.
Because that's what it was happening. Man, you just look at his antics, bro. Just look at his antics.
That's
all
but
you
you
know.
see
That's all you need
you
to
see
know.
the maturity level.
Just look
They
at his
asked him.
antics.
They asked him after the game what happened. He's like, I don't even know that dude.
Look at his antics, bro. Come on, man.
Right.
That boy needs they need to talk to him, man. Like he needs to rein it in.
He's not gonna be on the team next year.
Three
I can already say
nights
that right
later,
now.
he's fucking punching Donovan Mitchell in the balls.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. Look at his antics.
That's it. He's not gonna be on the team.
You
next year.
don't need to say nothing after that. Look at his antics, bro. His antics-
There's a reason why he's still on the team is because they can't get no value for him. They really can't.
Boy, it's crazy. You need to rein it in, man.
Especially after everything I heard the Grizzlies was really trying to do. I'm like, yeah, y'all wasn't getting none of that done. They was talking about giving up everything to get KD. I'm like, that was
Oh
yeah.
yeah, you guys.
They would offer 4 firsts for Mikal Bridges. They couldn't even get that done. They offered like 3 firsts for the dude from the Raptors.
Yeah, but didn't they try to do that after Mikal was already on like the Nets or something like that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It was too late.
It's not even the fact that it was too late. It's they can't sell Dylan Brooks. They nah. Nobody's taking him.
Boy, because he gonna punch all his teammates, man. Man, that shit. Anyway, moving on to the next. Netflix is gonna be charging for passwords. So password sharing is gonna be getting charged. I think by the end of March. You're gonna start doing that. So
So like, how are they doing that? Like, how are they doing that?
if you're sharing your password, you're gonna get charged.
Okay.
I think I think they're supposed to like basically disconnect it, and then if you're gonna be sharing it,
Okay.
then I don't know if it's gonna be like some type of like additional, like where I want to pay an additional $5 and you could share your password to multiple people or some type of shit like that. But we'll find out when it gets closer.
So like, what if you just have like you have like multiple profiles on your Netflix thing? That, like, I don't know. Like, I have a profile, you have a profile, you have a
Maybe it
profile.
has to be on the same IP. Who knows?
Yeah,
because if you have it on the Wi-Fi and everybody in the house is using it on different TVs, it's still the same IP address. But if it's like 2 different IP addresses and shit, they might be like that. Yo, hop on a VPN, be on the same VPN,
Right.
at different cribs, yo. Like that's it.
Netflix trying to get
Just
their
fix it.
Netflix is, well, I think they're gonna be losing money, right? They're gonna be losing money because of this, right?
Yeah.
Because the people are not gonna be watching as much content and stuff like that.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna do, man, all the shows I can get you. Yo, Fire Stick, hack that shit. It's easy to hack. You don't need to pay nobody to do it. Trust me. Just look for Fire Stick hack on Google. Step by step, it'll show you. Download the downloader and you can download all the maps and you can watch all the shit. You could download. Actually, they have a hacked Netflix
Yeah.
that you can download for the Fire Stick. So you get all the shit anyway. So make sure y'all do that. You know what I mean? Don't pay for shit. We have those times right now. Don't pay for none.
Oh yeah, you can find everything.
Get a Sprint account. You get Hulu for free. I got Hulu for free anyway, so I'll be watching Hulu once they cancel.
I have T-Mobile and they give us Netflix for free.
Yeah.
I think my dad has AT&T and they give us HBO Max for free.
HBO Max.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's
Yeah.
just get a certain phone service if you're looking for something, and you're good, yo. Don't even worry about Netflix.
Right.
They're gonna lose all the bread anyway. And if anything else, download an app on your Fire Stick that got all the shows that Netflix got,
Yeah.
and you be straight. What's next on the list? AMC is gonna be charging for seats. So the same way, basically, when you fly anywhere, and they want you to pick a seat, it's the same thing. They must be going broke.
So do you think in the movie theater
They're gonna
sitting
give you
sitting
shitty seats.
so sitting closer would be bad, right?
Bad.
And then sitting further
Further away would be
Cro-
more expensive. It's like the
I usually sit pretty close. What do you guys sit when you go to the movies?
I sit way in the back.
Yeah, I don't like sitting in the
I
back.
said,
Dude, I'm not trying to sit up close.
I sit in like in row like E or some shit like that. Like
I sit in the middle. I can't sit in the front. Like I'm
not trying to be sitting there like this.
One time we went to New York, Times Square movie theater, and we sat the only seats that were available. I think we went, I forget what we went to see. It was me, Meek, and Day. And we went to see some movie. The only 3 seats that were available together,
right in front.
right in front. And
I experienced
the
that
whole
before,
time
bro.
I was like this, and I'm like,
And a big ass screen,
mad uncomfortable.
bro.
the screen there in New York is stupid big.
Bro, I remember this was in high school. I was dating this girl, but this is before you could purchase seats, right? This is when Twilight was like crazy, like popular. I was dating somebody back then, bro. We were late to the movie theater. This is like new Twilight came out. You know, everybody was going crazy. Walking to a movie theater. Obviously, we couldn't even sit next to each other. Bro, I had to sit literally front row in the seat, bro.
Yeah, I can't do
like
it.
this, watching this movie. Bro.
Yeah, can't do it.
Like that's crazy.
That's insane, bro. I don't know why they make seats down there.
Yeah.
That's so insane to me. When I see people
You should just shift it all back.
choose to sit there
It's weird.
and there's mass seats and I'm like, oh nah, y'all being weird. Me, I like to sit halfway up. So
Halfway
like,
up. Okay.
halfway up in the middle, I think it's perfect seat, bro.
Yeah.
It's a perfect seat. Halfway up in the middle, or even like if you go, I think you're doing good when you're like 4 rows and up.
Yeah.
You're good. But from 3 rows down all the way to the
No.
So
I prefer sitting in the back.
All
I
in
used
the
to
back.
sit all the way in the back, but I was like, nah. I tried different seats in the middle, right in the middle, halfway up. It's perfect
when's
seat.
the last time you went to movie theaters?
I went to see fuck me, bro. Damn. I think what's that movie with The Rock?
Jumanji?
No. Just
Funny.
superhero.
That's a good one. That's funny.
Superhero shit.
Black Adam?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you wanted to see Black Adam?
Did you see that one? Yeah, I think I did. I don't know. Not sure. But I think
What about you, Faz?
Damn, I'm trying to remember. It was either I went to go see. Damn. I think it was the last Shaft movie, or it was Frozen 2.
damn. No.
That's a while ago.
That was a while ago.
Damn, bro. What the
Jesus. So not a movie guy then. Don't like the movies.
Thing I don't like going with myself. That's the thing. So yeah,
I went to movie theaters like twice last year by myself. It's actually fucking fire. You just sit there and watch the movie like you enjoy your own company. That's like
I saw Frozen 2 by myself, but I went to the AMC that's like right here. Worst movie theater.
I always go to Center Valley, bro.
I always go. That's the one I usually go.
Yeah, you went to Allentown one?
Go to the
Yeah,
Regal, bro.
but I went by myself and I was.
When you went to
I
go
was
see Frozen 2, was there a bunch of little kids there?
it was a bunch of teenagers, bro.
Really?
And it was being mad loud and
Bro, that's what they do. That's what kids do at movies, bro. Like when we went to New York, I forget what we went to see. We went to New York. That was probably one time that I was around a lot of kids. I forget what movie we went to see, but yeah, man, that's just, every movie you go to see with kids there, bro, is the same way.
Yeah.
I went to Philly. I was in Philly movie theater once.
I feel like movie theater sounds disastrous.
We went and literally, I'm talking about these kids were talking the whole
Time while you were with
just had
them?
to just block it out.
Yeah.
It got to that
It was
point.
too many
It
of
got
them,
to that
like-
point.
Too many of them just fucking around and shit. You could tell it's just a place for them to hang out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was just like, it was way too many.
Yeah,
So
I
it
was
just
sitting
like,
on the
fuck
right side. It was about 5 or 6 of them. Yo,
Why
they
didn't you
kept-
say anything?
Yo, they were like changing seats.
It was too many people talking.
Yo, they were just changing seats the whole time. I'm like, yo, why don't y'all just like sit in one spot?
At Frozen
Like,
2,
what's
yes,
wrong
I
with
would expect that, bro. Like, I would expect kids to be crawling over each other and shit. Like, that, seriously, bro. At Frozen 2, hell yeah. I'd expect
my
kids to be
God.
crawling all over their parents and shit. Man went by himself watching Frozen 2. Yo, oh no. What? I know them kids would be going crazy. I'm good. But yeah, just go to like Regal or something like that if you don't want to pay for no seats like that, man. That's, you know. There's other movie theaters other than AMC to go watch movies. Billboard top 10 rappers of all time, yo.
Yeah, so Billboard came out with their their top 50 rappers of all time, but we're just gonna cover top 10. So top 10, at 10 we got Nicki Minaj. At 9 we got Snoop Dogg.
I feel like they did that as a because they felt they have to. Nicki's dope,
I don't think she's top 10.
but she's not top 10.
Yeah, I don't think she's top 10 either. At 8 we have Drizzy Drake.
That's just dumb.
At 7
Just keep going.
we have Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's
At
too low too.
6 we have the Notorious B.I.G. At 5 we have Eminem. At 4 we have Tupac. At 3 we have Nas. At 2 we have Kendrick Lamar.
That's the one.
And at 1 we have Jay-Z.
All right.
I think that Kendrick one is blasphemous, bro.
Kendrick Lamar at 2 is crazy, bro.
But if it's based on like Billboard, like I guess like the charts and whatnot, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense because Drake, it was based on that. Drake would be number one.
No, listen.
Drake will be number one if it's based on Billboard, bro. You're crazy.
No, but listen, Kendrick Lamar had he's the first artist to have an album stay in the Billboard 200 for 10 years straight.
Okay, and Drake is the only one to be on billboards for like 10 years straight, every single week. Nobody has done that. Okay, then.
Really?
Bro, he has the longest streak on Billboard ever, bro.
I'm reading Kendrick Lamar shit. It says he's a 17-time Grammy winner. It says Hove has 14 Billboard 200 #1 albums. Mm-hmm. He's collected 24 Grammys. And he's married to Beyonce. No, it doesn't say that, but it probably does say something in here about Beyonce.
Trying to get all his songs. He had a crazy record, bro. Crazy, insane record. Drake became first artist to have 2 albums spend 400 weeks, bro. 400 weeks,
bro. He's always posting. He's always posting on IG too. Like he's like one of the most streamed artists in Spotify.
You know
history.
how long 400 weeks is, bro? And this is
what is that? Wait, say it again,
bro. He became the first artist to have 2 albums. This is just 2 albums. Spend 400 weeks each on Billboard 200.
Wow. Not
even talking about that. He spent literally. It was like they said it was on a streak for years that he would always come out with like like he would be featured on a song, and his name was just on Billboard for weeks and weeks and weeks for years, bro. Until it finally
400 weeks,
and that's just 2 albums.
Right. There's 52 weeks in a year.
Come on, man. Wildin', bro. Wildin'.
And it's still going, I'm sure, right?
Take Care spent 500 weeks on Billboard 200. Bro.
Wow. And how many years ago that album came out?
If we're going strictly off Billboard, he's untouched, bro. Untouched. When it comes to Billboard, he's untouched. But Kendrick being number 2, blasphemous. I seen Kendrick 1. I'm just saying. Talk about this real quick. I seen Kendrick 1. I think like hip hop artist of the years. I mean of the century or some shit. Blasphemous. Wild.
Where? Like
I forget one of those stupid award shows, man. Nobody watches it. I happen to just see it by accident on Twitter or some shit. No, it's blasphemous. The reason why I think it's blasphemous, you cannot take any. You can't. So of that, it was what? Was it the? Yeah, for the 10 years, right? Mm-hmm. For the decade, it was a decade artist or a hip hop artist and shit. Reason that's blasphemous, bro. LeBron cannot take 5 years off fucking basketball and come back 1 year and
win
have
MVP
a good season
and
win athlete of the decade. Yeah. It's impossible, bro. Yeah. KD can't do that. Steph can't do that. Nobody could do that. This man was gone for 5 years, and you're gonna name him artist of the decade, bro? It's missing 5 years out of that decade.
Yeah, right.
That's blasphemous.
Other people put in work during that time.
Other people's working consistently, bro. You can't. That man being number 2 is blasphemy, bro.
Like you got something to say.
But they be sucking his meat so much, bro. It makes no sense.
No, that's what I said. I'm like, because I'm like, the album's literally been on the Billboard 200 since it came out in 2012. It's 2023, and it's still on there. I'm saying consecutive. That's non-consecutive. Consecutively, it's literally been on the Billboard 200 since 2012.
What album is that?
The Good Kid, Mad City. His first album. It's literally been on. It's been on there since.
8-year Billboard Hot 100 records come to an end.
I said Billboard
8
200,
years, bro.
I said 200.
Okay, well, we talking
about the album.
There's a different level to this. This man spent 8 years straight on Hot 100 consecutively every single week, bro. Every single week for 8 years straight. You cannot tell me Kendrick should be above that man in any way, bro. It's a different league. Like, it's him and the other 2 and everybody else.
We got to know what the criteria is for that.
It don't matter. All of it, bro.
I'm just saying.
All of it. Him being over Drake is blasphemous, bro.
Like I said,
blasphemous.
Based off of their list, I can see why they did it.
No, I don't see why they did it, because this man is the most rewarded hip hop artist, period, on that whole list when it comes to Billboard, bro. These are the facts. I'm not making shit up. I'm not saying I keep showing you. You haven't shown me shit. I keep showing you shit.
I literally just told you.
You talking about 200. I'm talking about 100.
Yeah.
There's levels to this shit, bro.
The album.
All right, but I'm talking about you. There is not a single person doing this in music.
What does that say? Good Kid, Mad City spent
520 weeks on Billboard
200.
And he spent 8 years on 100.
That album. I'm talking about the album. It's 10. That's 10, 11 years straight. of never leaving the chart. That's what I'm saying.
There's difference. There's different levels. There's levels to this shit. I'm just telling you, man. It's blasphemy for that.
I feel like maybe it's just me. Maybe I feel like it's easier to pump out a bunch of songs to keep them on the chart than it is to keep one album on the same chart.
But even Take Care was on a
for 520 weeks straight. No other hip hop album has ever done that. None.
None. Kendrick did disappear 5 years, bro. Kendrick
and you know what's crazy? He disappeared 5 years and the album is still on the chart.
On 200. We're talking 100. He could
you're talking about songs. I'm talking about albums.
Bro, he could spend... I just showed you 2 albums that did this.
You said 400. He did 520 with one album. You told me 400 with 2.
Okay, but Kendrick...
That's what I'm saying.
Kendrick could not... What they talk about when Drake has the Midas touch, Kendrick don't have that. He doesn't. Kendrick could feature on people's songs. Them motherfuckers ain't going... Their life ain't changing, bro. That's a different level of person, bro. That's a different level of artist. That's LeBron MJ level right there, bro.
Okay.
It's a different type of league like that. They're not even playing in the same league. What are we talking about right now, bro? It's him, them two. And J. Cole, Kendrick, bro. It's Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick. That's how it is. This nigga took 5 years off, bro. Stop crowning this nigga shit. He took 5 years off. You can't talk about shit. You can't say consistent, bro. He can't say consistent. Consistency counts in what you do, right? It does not count in rap. Consistency. Has in Kendrick's whole career, has he ever been like, he drops an album, then he drops a whole bunch, he gets on singles and shit with other people and stays consistent? Now, you know how hard that is? You saying, oh, it's easy, just get on songs. Niggas get on songs every day. You don't hear that shit at all, bro. Right. Comes and goes. You don't hear shit. Jay-Z gets on singles, bro. That shit don't make top 100, and he's the top guy. So what are you saying? What's harder to do? To drop a single with random people. This is random people. He drops songs with random people that you've never heard of, and on 100, and they're staying on there for weeks. And then as soon as that shit's about to drop off, he'll drop another one. Kendrick can't do that, bro. That's a different level of player. Completely different level. He's playing championship. Kendrick is still in the regular season. He taking 5 years off the regular season and they crown it. Yo, man, that Kendrick dick sucking shit is whack, bro. All that shit is whack. This man is not consistent. It's different. It's a different league, bro. Me, I reward consistency. If you could do what you do at a high level consistently and you don't need no breaks, and even if you could take a break, Drake could take a break.
Yeah.
But he don't. Yeah. He could easily take a break, but he don't. Top 100, 8 years straight, bro. Come on, man. Ain't nobody else doing that shit. You wildin'. Stay in the twos. You in regular season. Come on, man. It's different. For him to be number 2 is blasphemy, bro. Oh, my God. I seen that list. I couldn't believe it. I almost had a heart attack. Like, J. Cole's not even on that top 10, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Jermaine? Cole?
Get out of here, man.
Do you know what number he was on there? I never looked at the entire list. I didn't look at the entire
list. Come
on,
list. Man. You wildin'.
He's probably like 15 or something like that.
Telling you, yo.
Star power. I'm talking about with Drake.
You know how you get about bro. The hard work, bro.
I'm not. What did I say? I said I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying I understand why they did what they did.
Kanye's 11.
Kanye.
See what I mean?
Come on, man.
Andre 3000 is 12.
Blasphemy.
Rakim is 13. LA Cool J is 14. I'm starting to and J. Cole's 15. J. Cole is 15. Bro, they have J. Cole 15. They have LA Cool J 14.
Impossible, bro. That list, blasphemy. Trash that whole list.
They have Scarface 16.
Anything to do with that list?
50 Cent 17.
Garbage.
Ice Cube 18. I'm just going to name 20. Missy Elliott 19. And they have Shaquille O'Neal 20. No, just have Big Daddy Kane 20.
Bro, blasphemous.
So you have Andre 3000, you have Rakim, you have LL Cool J.
I think 3 Stacks should be higher. That's just me though.
I think Kendrick should be lower. He should be touching top 10 maybe, barely. Number 11 or 12. Wildin'.
Nah, he's top.
If they put Drake at 9, Kendrick should be under. It should be 10.
Yeah.
All right, so what would your top 10 look like?
I don't have a top 10.
I know what your number 1 is, but
I just know right now.
I just know
right now who's number 1, bro. Right now, I could just give
Can you do top 5? Can you do that?
Of right now?
Right now?
Yeah, just do top 5.
Of our era, yes, I could. But I can't give you a top 5 of like forever. Like I'd have to sit down and really think about that shit.
It could be your personal top 5.
No. My personal top 5 is different. Like right now too, because I like my favorite artist is Drake, Pusha, West Side. Like West Side would never be on nobody's like top 2.
Yeah,
top 20,
which is a shame.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be on nobody's top 100. Like shit like that. I can't name my favorite. That's different. You know what I'm saying? I think Pusha should be on that list too.
He probably is at some point.
He's probably somewhere. He's probably somewhere on there.
But I'm just saying, man. Kendrick being over Drake is blasphemy, bro. That dick sucking they be doing of Kendrick is crazy to me. Them two dudes, the consistency has to play a part in what you do, and your craft and your art it has to play a big part, man. You can't go missing for 5 years and then people still try to count you as the best.
I think they really counted like the Grammy wins and stuff because they had like 14 Grammys or some shit like that. But whatever.
Yeah, man.
Cause I feel like for me, like I think like Drake.
Black people don't give a fuck about no Grammys anyway, bro.
The thing is Drake.
People don't go. A lot of the rappers like boycott that.
So the thing is like with Drake, like he gives you the hits. Like you hear him everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick, he gives you like a full body of work. It's timeless. Like it lasts. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, that's what next examples niggas use when they out here fucking. Come on, man. Get this.
I'm appreciating both. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's not. Like I said, I'm no Drake hater. I like Drake's music.
It's different.
Like, no, that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you can hear Drake everywhere. Kendrick, you gotta take his work in. That's just what it is. It's different.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, it's different because you're not gonna listen like a Kendrick Lamar song.
Do I think Drake's higher than 9? Absolutely. I think he's higher than 9,
bro.
Like I said, I need to know. I need to know what factors into their voting.
Thing, bro.
I wonder if is there any other albums that have even touched close or been half of Mad City that streak? That's what I want to know, right? Because if it's just that album, then it's just that album.
No, because he hasn't had any other albums that's been out 10 years yet. You see what I'm saying?
But I'm saying, like, as far as consistency, like, what has he dropped after Mad City? He's dropped a couple albums after that.
It was the Pimp a Butterfly,
exactly.
Damn, and just the last one he just dropped.
Okay.
Damn, unless you want to count the Black Panther one.
But I'm saying, like, okay, so those previous two, not the most recent ones, but those previous two,
Damn.
Yeah, like Damn and How to Pimp a Butterfly, like.
That shit was trash.
But I'm saying, like, I wonder what those streaks are. You know what I mean? Like, what are those streaks compared to Mad City? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it, like, think about it. Like, come on, think about it. Like, if you had one album, like, be a big streak like that, and then the other albums are maybe, I don't know, 150, 200, maybe half of that. But then you have Drake doing 420 weeks. 300 and something weeks, 250 weeks,
and being
consistent,
100
and being consistent throughout the years. That's different, bro. Think about it in that sense.
Once he fell off that shit, bro, right back on that shit again, bro.
On the album tip, and then plus, all right, let me throw some singles on the way too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like,
I'm gonna give y'all singles every time.
I'm gonna throw singles.
Once one's about to fall off, guess what? Here's another one of an artist you never even heard of.
Exactly.
While my can never do that.
While my album from 5 years ago is still streaming on the charts.
What artist? What Drake? You could do. Was it Blue? You do the one song would do from overseas. Nobody even heard of today. Yeah, motherfuckers don't even think about.
Yeah,
bro. All these artists that this nigga did a song with, all of a sudden they have a career.
Right. Popcorn.
Popcorn was big. He was big already. You wildin'.
The album didn't even make the cut. They didn't even make this. But I hear what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying,
bro? If LeBron is consistently in playoffs, like that matters in basketball, right? If you consistently in the playoffs all the time, and then KD took fucking 5 years off, and then came back, and then all of a sudden he's in the playoffs one time, and then it's like, oh. Damn, yo, KD's the fucking player of the decade. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, so, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you think about it in that sense. Like, think about it like, I don't know, 1 year LeBron James, like, in 2012, right? Think about it, 2012, he wins MVP. He wins championship. That's an Olympic year, I think it is, right? They win the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, he's the best player in the game. All right. We go years and years with not making playoffs, right? Or making playoffs, but not really doing anything, not getting to the championship. The making playoffs are dropping albums, but not really getting to that mountaintop. And then that's just what it is, right? He doesn't have like that sustained, like he can't get to the mountaintop again.
Consistency matters, bro. And that top list, consistency has to matter, bro. Has to matter. And right now, bro, it's Drake and a big drop. J. Cole and Kendrick, bro. For me, at least.
At least right now.
Because even J. Cole's way more consistent, bro.
Right.
Way more consistent. In that 5 years, Kendrick was gone, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
And then he comes back with that album, bro. You're not even listening to the album now.
But it's crazy. You know who wasn't on that list, bro? You know who wasn't on that list? Ice Spice.
That's not even a lie.
For real.
And that's not even a lie. I still listen to the album.
Ice Spice, it wasn't even on that list.
Yeah, she wasn't on that list. Ice Spice? That's crazy. Let's get into Quotables. Come on,
man. Just saying, man. That list is blasphemy, man. Look, 8 years, bro. Come on, bro. That's impossible.
I mean, album being the 520 weeks, that's pretty incredible. So
that's crazy, man. Anyway. Anyway.
You got your quote? You know what you're going to say?
Oh, I got something.
Okay.
How long was Kendrick on that shit?
520 weeks.
Drake did 500. Sure, you could dive deep in that bitch and find some shit where he was on there.
I think the last time I checked it, which was like a few weeks ago, I think Good Kid was like 30 on the list actually. Yeah. So it's not like he's barely like 200. Like he's up there still.
People still be listening to swimming pools and shit.
Yeah. I just think it's blasphemy, bro.
Pour up, drink, headshot, drink, sit down. Drink.
You ready?
Let him go first.
Quotables, ladies. Oh, wait, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Quotables. These just quotes that we, heard in music or anything like that for anybody who's new to this.
All right, my quotable for the week. If you're not where you want to be in life, why are you chilling so much?
Who said that?
I just found it on Instagram.
Because they're comfortable.
All right. Ethics is knowing the difference between what you have a right to do and what is right to do. That's by Potter Stewart.
That's by Shaquille O'Neal.
My goals. I know I gave y'all a Rihanna thing earlier, but it's a new one. There you go. Rihanna waited until she became a billionaire to have her kids. Y'all other women can't even wait until y'all know the man's last name. That's the internet. That's by the internet.
Oh my God.
Undefeated. All right. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for episode 107. Had a good time. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Helps us go a long way. And if you can actually take a second and rate us, if you haven't already, rate us on anything you're listening on. That definitely helps us go a long way. It helps us, pop in front of any podcast apps and stuff like that. If you rate, the more you rate, the more other people will take time to listen to us. So if you could do that, I'll really be appreciated. Hope you enjoyed it. Anything we gotta let them know.
Everybody that listens like on a consistent basis, like we're like super appreciative of that. Like, thank you. And anybody else that's just like brand new coming in, we appreciate you too. Just so you know.
All right, bro. You got anything?
I'm good.
All right, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for rocking with us. As usual, if you're already up in life, keep climbing, keep pushing. Journey never stops. Somebody told me today what they said. He said, the learning never stops. Being somebody who wants to learn something, learn some new crafts. Even if you're in your same field, learn something new. You know what I mean? Improve what you do. And if you're down right now, keep your head up, keep pushing. I mean, that doesn't stop either. Ask for some help if you can't get it through. Like you said with your quote, while you sitting down, get your ass up and start making some moves, because that shit ain't going. Praying about it ain't gonna do shit if you ain't making no moves. All right, it's in your hands. I know people say it's in God's hands, but nah, it's in your hands first. All right, He just next to you, helping you out. if you believe in that kind of stuff. But yeah, with that being said, though, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you checking us out. Make sure you check us out next week. I'll be on a trip. Make sure I come back with some stories. This episode, next week's episode. So definitely check us out. And check out the last episode too. It's pretty good. Valentine's Day special. Shout out to Elixir. She was on there. We got some Valentine's Day stuff on that one. So make sure y'all go check that out. And look out for our new whatever event we throw or anything like that. We'll be saying it on here. So with that being said, y'all already know what it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Bottomless mimosas.
Yes, sir. We out of here.